Do you need new skins?
Ready.
Register at CSGO fast and make your teammate jealous. Boost your inventory in a few clicks. Enter promo code and get bonus. Link in video description.
Go, go, go. Nice shot.
And hello and welcome back to the official Filipino broadcast ng ESL Pro League Season 18. Ako nga pala si Sneaky Frog. Hopefully, L is gonna come soon para may kasama ako dito sa ating 1 AM show. Apeks versus Imperial ang ating last series of the day, at least para dito sa ating Filipino broadcast. Pero ayun nga, we are in our, if I'm not mistaken, Group C, lower bracket semifinal. So if pag natalo dito yung either teams natin, meron pa silang last chance qualifier to try and see if they can get some redemption going para sa kanila dito. But still, if makapasok sila dito sa ating lower final, then now they have a shot of fighting for third place, and pwede silang umangat dito at least playoff round 2 if ever they do win itong lower final natin. Apeks versus Imperial, so Fnatic ang pwede maging kalaban nila dito, and whoever loses this is gonna go up against yung winner ng ating M80 versus 9Z, the 8th place decider. So a lot of things on the line para dito sa dalawang teams natin. I think a bit of history as well. Apeks beating, or rather Imperial beating itong 9Z, and Apeks losing to Natus Vincere dito sa ating upper semifinal. So Apeks looking for some redemption, Imperial looking to extend yung kanilang Cinderella lower bracket run na meron tayo ngayon. And of course, and of course, yung dalawang teams na to, I mean, has their fair share of losses. Imperial losing to Fnatic dito sa simula ng ating upper bracket, and ayun nga, they haven't recovered since. It seems like meron pa naman silang onting laban. It just seems like itong squad natin may not be ready for against them at the start of this tournament, pero that could be different in Overpass as it is a Imperial map pick. It's a classic Imperial map. Lagi natin nakikita yung Imperial, especially in Overpass, trying to take over dito sa ating CD side, but now we're gonna see them on D side first since sila nga yung nakapick dito sa ating mapa, and the Apeks does have that choice of the sides, pero A side may kita na natin nag-knock on the long side. Good one tap dito kay Yota. Vinny getting one in return. Knock mahulog dito. And Jaken, they're gonna have to play outside. They're gonna have to play retake scenario at this point. Medyo desperado na para sa side ng Imperial as they are now losing numbers. Pero at least nakababa na yung bomba para sa kanila dito. Phelps getting itong si Kiksan. One more dito sa my dumpster side. Phelps going for 3. Nagush na pa dito si Jaken, pero hindi niya napansin si Stico from the backside. He does have 2 guns in his hands, and it's better than 1. And Stico, who hasn't had the best performance dito sa ating tournament, ay nagpakitang gila sa pistol round pa lang. And Apeks, they get map, or not map number 1, masyado excited, but they get round number 1. A pistol round just to start things off para sa kanilang CT side, which is going to be good news para sa side ng Apeks, who does want to start on the right foot, especially dito sa map na to on Overpass where the CT side is king. But we're gonna have to wait and see kung anong kayang gawin ng mga teams natin to go on that force buy. Okay, Imperial, a bit spicy pagdating dito sa ating second round strategy. And let's see how this pans out in their favor. Pero AWP agad para dito kay Nock. No hesitation for round 2, especially with the amount of kills na nakuha dito ni Stico last round. I think there was plenty of money to go around para sa kanyang team at the moment. In Apeks, who's going on? Kakanito, nahuli na nga dito sa site. Unfortunate for the new kid, but he's gonna be the first one down para sa kanyang team. But now you're gonna see Stico keeping it close, pero meron din SMG yung kalaban dito. Vinny with the MP7. Natalo niya pa nga ang full SMG dito plus one more galing sa side ng Apeks, and Apeks, it seems like they may have misread itong second round strat ng ating Imperial, and Imperial doing a great job of just overpowering itong Apeks squad natin dito sa B side with their own swarm, with their own force buy, and it worked out in their favor. Imperial looking to see if they can get any more members dito ng ating Apeks squad, especially yung AWP dito ni Nok can really be a big threat going into this next round, and if they don't deal with it, nako po, napakalaking problema na pwede mong isipin, especially how capable an Opper can stop anything pagdating dito sa CD side. And may kita na lang natin magsasave dito ang ating Apeks squad. Imperial trying to keep their guns as well as limited as they were kasi yun nga, galing sila sa force fight, so not much money to go off of. But at least pagdating dito sa ating next round, they do have the rifles already. And yeah, they're gonna get fully util as well. So great value galing sa side ng Imperial on this force buy, even getting the boost skill. And there we go. Imperial getting itong round number 2 natin. And now we are gonna see round number 3. Imperial still, they do have most of the weapons here as of now. Pero tamang back off lang, nothing too much in the way of proactive plays para sa side ng Apeks. Except for itong B-short side. So they're gonna try to take over, at least maybe put the player dito sa B-short to try and see if they can surprise itong Imperial squad, maybe with an off angle or two. Hindi na nga, onting bawas. Very aggressive play, pero Bolts spotting out itong si Kakanito once again. First one down para sa kanyang team. Hasn't been that effective of a start para sa side kay Kakanito. Pero napakadaming tao na nga nanaan dito sa CR, no? You have to be careful because there's one guy around the corner. Hindi man lang chinek itong bathroom side, pero Jaken does get one. Pero Tico with his own sneaky play with the MP9, keeping it close, and naiwasan niya pa nga temporarily itong si Vinny with that Galil. Isang hinga na lang dito si Tico, but he's already done his job. So pwede na siyang bumalik dito sa A site. Pero naandito si Bolts. Good coverage, pero basically in the same position yung dalawang teams natin dito. One low, one full HP player. Kiksan, Jakem, and Vinny and Bolts. 2 kills para kay Bolts so far. Jakem just sending it dito sa may water natin. And Vinny, I think he had a clue of what Jakem wants to do. The dig is not gonna go through. And Vinny, as the full HP player, just going for the first push here. Kiksan na lang natitira para sa kanyang team. The IGL. What can you do? And he just decides to save it instead. And Apeks, ayun lang. We thought they had the upper hand kasi nakuha nila yung pistol round in the first place. Pero hindi pala. Imperial surprising them twice in a row despite a lot of chaos happening dito sa mapa natin, especially sa may WC side. But a good recovery galing dito kay Bolts. I mean, he started the round off with a kill already dito sa may monster side natin, getting itong si Kakanito. Pero Bolts keeping them within the means of this game. Pero Vinny, great timing as well. Good recognition na he's gonna have to push it on Waters player natin and is gonna try and see if he can instantly eliminate, no, to try and not have any worries pagdating dito sa site natin. And round number 4 as eco round para sa side ng Apeks. The exception of Nok na meron siyang AWP. Can be a game changer para sa kanyang team, but I think if we are gonna be playing percentages siguro dito sa game natin, I think he is gonna have to stay back a bit. Pero Nok, a bit spicy with the B-long peak already. Pero Stico, tinalon. Good initial damage with good info as well. Kakanito umikot, pero yun lang, Kakanito, you have to remind your Opper that the guy is already around the corner, and Phelps, he does get the op down and he wants to go for more. Mac 10, napakalaking farm possibility na pwede niya na makuha doon, pero Stico, tinigil niya na kung anong gustong gawin dito ni Tropang Phelps. Pero Vinny with the big push, Kiksan with the 5-7, bit of distance closing, and nakuha niya na nga si Henny. Kiksan acquires itong MP9 natin, pero alam niya ba na naandito si Jota sa loob ng Ecoms. Ayun lang, nahulog si Kiksan dito sa backside. Good coverage galing dito kay Bolts, pero si Jakem na lang natitira with a deagle. 87 para kay Bolts, 1 HP para dito kay Vinny. So he might be able to get itong si Vinny, but not even then. Just a reminder that the AK-47 as well is a one-shot headshot. And there we go. Imperial, seems like they have the grasp ng ating early game natin pagdating dito sa Overpass. And they are not gonna look back anytime soon. 1 and 3 dito sa game natin as Vinny so far leading the charge as well as Phelps. Not much in the way dito kay Henny, pero hindi niya pa naman kailangan na gumawa masyado dito as those two has been doing the bulk of the offense para sa kanyang team. But not just that, Bolt is also getting some successful openings para sa kanyang team. So has been pretty easy para sa side ng Imperial na makapasok dito sa mga sites natin, pero Imperial gusto na naman isang napakagandang aggression dito sa may long. You usually don't get this far dito sa Monster without any resistance galing sa city side, pero Imperial kind of catching itong tendencies ng ating Apeks side to just play itong woods and just play the angle right next to it. Pero at times, pag matimingan yung player na yon, when it turn out to wear, katabi niya na pala yung kalaban dito. And kakanito, napakalaking boost. But I think aware yata yung Imperial. So kung anong ginagawa nila dito. But at least he does spot itong isang player or two dito sa may minimap natin. So now he's gonna go for a reboost. Maybe pag may bumaba dito. Pero Bolts, not checking the corner. Inuna yung boosty instead of the booster. Ayun lang. Kakanito does get a kill dito kay Jota. In result, and Stiko gets one as well. A bit of a misplay galing sa side ng Imperial, especially kay Bolts. Forgetting the rule of killing itong boosts natin, of getting the guy under and then the guy over. And Henny, once touted as one of the fastest operators in Brazil, now is the IGL. Can he do anything? Nahulog nga si Phelps, but that's gonna result in them possibly conceding yung round natin, and even si Vinny is gonna fall as well. And Imperial, the first round of resistance galing sa side ng Apeks. And it is successful. 2 para dito kay Stiko, 1 para kay Kaka dito, and 1 para kay Kiksan. But at the same time, Bolts, let's say he kind of fumbled it. That's for sure. He really, really fumbled it. Itong kill natin for those boosters. Yeah, just like I said, man, usually you go for the player under and then you go for the player over. Kasi yung player over is gonna have huge inaccuracy from falling after mamatay ng kanyang booster player dito. So, yeah, just a little bit of mechanics there na pwede nating sabihin doon. Pero, so far, Imperial pretty good dito sa kanilang T side. But Apeks, with that round, they do kind of stump them. Itong Imperial squad natin, less focused ang Imperial actually. Going into the A side, unless this is just a default galing sa kanila dito, where not much presence in terms of yung party side natin, but or rather yung playground side natin, and instead they're just gonna rely on Connector to kind of shrink itong mapa natin. At the same time, Stiko is in a very powerful position and he can get so much information galing lang sa sound. As he's all the way crawled up dito. Henny though, with the AWP, trying to catch a jumping player dito sa may dice side natin. Nagtatalon pa. Ayun lang, the moment he looks down on that flick, doon pa dumaan itong si Nock and got some free information with that jump play. So Jakem is now ready and waiting if ever may lalabas sa kanyang harap dito. Jota kind of called up as well dito sa may WC side, but Jakem is the man of the hour para sa side ng Apeks. Nakita na ang Anino and nakita pa si Vinny. That's the upper down as well. Henny, wala pa siya napapatay this game. Barely any impact from the Imperial upper, pero Apeks, it's a good trade para sa kanila dito. It's a 1 for 2. And Nock with the wide swing, even getting itong si Jota. Good spray control galing dito kay Nock. And even the headshot right on top of it. And Apeks, Imperial, I thought they had itong game natin, especially on this T side. I got a bit worried from those past 2 rounds galing dito sa Apeks side. Pero JKM making the impact happen. And yung indirect result dito ng jump peak sa DICE, really gave him enough information to get that 1 for 2. But look at this masterclass ng AK-47 spray. Getting that second headshot as well instantly. Seeing itong player jumping into the site. And some heroics galing sa side ng Apeks at the moment. As we have seen a highlight play galing dito kay Nock, the opper on the AK-47. This is what I've been saying, man. Like, yung mga oppers today, it's like comparable to the modern big man ng NBA. Kasi dati, the big man doesn't have to shoot threes, doesn't have to be an assist, you don't have to be the hub ng offense nyo. Pero ngayon, it's kind of the same with the oppers. You have to know how to use the AK. You have to know how to use these rifles. And Phelps knows how to use the AK-47, that's for sure. Jakem already dead, the impact player galing dito sa last round natin. And a good use of the boost habang wala pang utility masyado ang Imperial, just gaining inches dito sa ating laro. Pero AWP, 2 shots missed, and all of a sudden, nakakuha pa ng libreng AWP itong Imperial natin. And Henny, it could be passed to him and he can maybe make an impact happen habang wala pa siyang ginagawa masyado on that AWP. Pero nandito si Kiksan, the one-man defense para sa kanyang team, does spot the player going back dito sa may WC side natin. Stico just gonna have to stay B the entire time. I think they're gonna have to stack A if ever gusto pa nila mag-react dito against this Imperial squad. And ayun na nga, umakit na dito si Kakanito to try and help his fellow Macedonian here to defend the site. 14 seconds na lang natitira. Not much time para sa side ng Imperial, and the spams are gonna have to go through. Mamamatay si Kiksan. 8 seconds left. Kakanito trying to play timings, pero 6 seconds is so much time to plant itong bomba natin, and Stico na lang natitira, the sole defender ng B site. And is gonna have to save that AK-47. Pero an eco round win dahil lang sa isang kill. Galing dito kay Phelps and barely seeing the head of Jakem, but just enough for that headshot. And ayun lang. Maybe Apeks getting a bit over-aggressive, maybe a bit overconfident kasi inisip nila na naka-eco lang naman dito ang Imperial squad natin. Let's play a bit confident. Let's try and gain some momentum siguro. Maybe try and practice swings, practice some shots with the AWP. Pero Imperial destroying that confidence in an instant dito sa ating round. And they just ran on forward dito sa A site natin. And Nock pays dearly, even losing the AWP dito kay Henny. And Imperial back in the lead dito sa Overpass. Kailangan may sagot agad dito yung Apeks kasi, I mean, getting 4 is already bad para dito sa kanilang city side, but getting 5 and 6 would be way worse para sa side ng Apeks. As we do see a bit of a 2-1 default galing sa side ng Apeks, and gagana so far. Okay, Jakem, nakuha mo si Vinny. I think the plan here para sa side ng Imperial was to take over sides of the map slowly but surely. Pero Jota, nakuha rin si Jakem. Bolts getting Keksan, and they only lose Bolts in the process. Somehow, equal na ulit yung numbers natin dito sa ating round. And na yun lang, Nock. Once again, the exact same mistake but different place with the AWP. Henny, di niya yata nakita si Stico. Mas nakakanito. Getting the kill, so both oppers down for both sides. Molotov is gonna fly through. Confidence peak galing kay Stico, pero masyado yatang magaling. At si Kakanito na lang natitira. The new kid on the block para sa side ng Apeks. Medyo mahirap, but it is doable. Low dito si Phelps. Few body shots from the M4, and that's enough para dito kay Kakanito. But para dito kay Jota is gonna have to have the head and then the body. Pero is a save? Come on, man. You don't go for this? Wala kasing kit at the same time. I think I don't even see a kit on site, so Apeks wasn't planning on going for a retake dito sa round natin. And that they do. 5-3. Imperial making it really tough dito sa T-side so far. Apeks, they thought they figured out yung offense dito ng ating Brazilian squad, pero hindi pa pala. Once again, Nock, a bit of overconfidence, man. I mean, it could help siguro na merong nag-a-anchor na op dito sa site, but I think he wants to make a bigger play happen in order to get a bigger reward. Pero the thing is with risk is sometimes you lose as well. And yun na kayo nangyari kay Nock. Now they only have an M4 to work with dito sa round natin. M4 A1S para dito kay Kakanito. Nades. Ooh, that's gonna destroy whoever's standing there. Stiko gets absolutely nuked. And Phelps gets found dito sa dito sa A site near the playground side. Pero feeling ko yan na yung sign para sa Imperial to go for the push dito sa B. They are aware that this eco is already happening. So they're just gonna walk it in dito sa B site. A site players, at least they recover itong AK and yung M4. Maybe yung itong si Nock and si JKM can maybe try and go for a risky play siguro. Maybe try and get some information for the 2 rifles. Pero medyo mahirap na rin Apeks. I think they're just gonna try and save. Thing is with yung CT side dito, you can save even just letting the bomb explode. But yeah, I think there's no attempt galing sa side ng Apeks dito. I think they even know attempting this B side would be very dangerous, especially for the fact that they saved. Ayun lang, it's a dink through the wall though, Mr. Nox. So that means it only hits for 10. And ayun lang. Imperial, they get 6 on the board. It's going from bad to worse para dito sa side ng Apeks, as usually nakikita nyo scoreline dito sa Overpass is 11-4, 12-3, 10-5 if you're stretching it. Pero 9-6 is already... you're gonna be worried about that. 3 rounds lang yung leeway mo going into the next half if ever you do get a 9-6. Pero medyo malayo pa kasi yung Apeks dito, so they have to get the 3 rounds. So that means possibly 3 gun buys galing sa side ng Imperial in a row, and then mag-i-go pa sila. So that's a big challenge para sa side ng Apeks to streak 6 rounds in a row. Pero if it's any team to do it, if it's any team to produce miracles, itong Apeks. But just a bit of setup dito sa may bilong side natin. Not much presence on the A side, and that could give itong Apeks actually a clue. Pero Stiko naghula through the smoke, and nakita niya pa nga si Phelps, and that's gonna cancel the entire push ng Imperial. That's gonna scare them off dito sa may monster side natin, and Stiko face to face with danger. 180 yards so far, so he's guaranteed for 1 every round at least. Pero sasaktan din siya dito sa kanyang sariling mga spams. Tracers are now found through the smoke, so Stiko down to 18 HP. Pero Penny, ooh, good flash. Pero tumigil na naman yung Imperial dito eh. So, hindi pa pala masyado mag-go forward. That kill on Phelps really did stop them in their tracks. And ngayon, I don't think you need to look for more, Kakanito. Feeling ko chill muna kayo dito kasi kayo naman yung may advantage, even though someone dies dito sa side para sa defenders nyo. So you're gonna be fine at least having the numbers back in your end. Pero nandito nga ang buong kampon ng Imperial. Nahanap na nila ang panikat dito ni Kakanito. Molotov agad dito sa may pillar side natin. Pero magba-back off pa rin sila. Henny, nakita dito si JM. Opportunity ngayon para sa side ng Imperial para pumasok ng site, pero magsasave na lang sila. Wala na rin silang utility masyado, pero maybe overspending, overinvesting na gagana agad dito. Ang ating feeling nila gagana siguro yung kanilang single execute doon, and then namatay si Phelps, and then nagpanic sila lahat kasi kinulang na sila ng nades. Stiko with a good one-way, not really. Naghula lang talaga siya through the smoke. But Henny though, with the first kill on the board para sa kanya dito. Naku, boss, sumakit ang ulo dito ni tropang Mike Shinoda. And mapapa-timeout agad ang Imperial dito. Respectable timeout, honestly, no? Kasi nasa T-side naman kayo. You're on the less advantage side. If you do have a timeout, meron kayong game plan para i-extend yung lead nyo on the T-side, might as well use it. Napakadami pang economy ang meron dito ang Imperial. Meron pa silang pambili ng AWP for at least next round and the next round after that. So Madami pang kailangan ipanalo dito ng Apeks. Not just that, these rounds have to hurt para sa side ng Apeks. Hindi lang dapat na magpapabaya sila ng save from any single member dito ng ating Imperial squad. They're gonna have to dominate them quick and all 5 have to be dead in order to get that full damage dito sa economy ng ating Imperial side. Good flash dito sa may party side natin. It's a 1-for-1 so far, pero si Phelps alam niya kung nasaan dito si tropang Kiksan, and Kiksan's gonna try to go for more, but Phelps just ignores him instead. Kukuha na lang siya ng long control, pero may opportunity na si Kiksan para kumuha dito. Pero si Henny, alam niya yan! Sinabi ni Phelps, sige, I will push long, cover mo na lang yung WC ko, and exactly yun yung nangyari para sa side ng Imperial. And Nock getting a bit tagged up as well after yung long fight galing dito kay Phelps. And now Apeks are the one desperate para makakuha ng impormasyon in and around yung mapa natin. Stiko, napakaganda ng spot, and he recognizes na merong isang tao dito sa may connector side natin, but a bit hesitant. Etong si Jota. Yun lang, Henny dropping the ball. Jota kind of regretting na hindi na pinush itong connector side, pero Stiko doing a lot of damage. He is aware of the B-short player as well. Good kill, pero hindi niya mapapatay si Jota, but that's fine. Bomb is dropped dito sa B-short. There's so much time to go back into the A site though, pero Jota mag-aantay pa rin. What's the plan here para sa Imperial? Everyone's confused, and an opportunity para dito kay Kakanito to maybe make a play happen. Pero babalik na lang sila dito sa A site. Hindi na nila i-risk i-1v1 itong si Kakanito. Kakanito doesn't have the defuse kit as well, so 10 seconds, but the nade is prepped. The lineup, sumabog si Jota, and oh no, it's a bad situation, and it went from bad to worse para sa side ng Imperial. And a single play galing kay Stiko, pushing itong B-short side, made the difference para sa side ng Apeks. Ayun lang, Henny. A famously 4x3 player, so hindi mo talaga makikita yan. And the lineup, kung nakita ko yung lineup ni Kakanito, I knew that thing might be over, but I think the 100 HP player should have been the one planting instead. But that is just in between the lines details at this point. Medyo napapanic na rin yung Imperial dun sa round na yun, as their usual plan did not work. Pero exact same plan as well. Stiko, the exact same position dito sa B short. So he's gonna try to run it back with that play. And I really don't like it na Imperial is getting so much of the map for free. But they're gonna trade itong si Bolts dito sa may B short side. Stiko on 1 HP. But at least they check him off of yung angle na yun dito sa may B short. So that's at least an easier clear para sa kanila dito. But Stiko, Jota, nagpaingay dito sa A site, so they do have a clue that this might be an A site take. Phelps, his jump is gonna be heard by JKM dito sa may long side natin, so they're gonna have a little bit of information galing sa side ng Apeks that this could be an A site take, and they already called etong si Stiko over to get a little bit of that extra firepower from the rifler dito ng Apeks. Pero Kiksan, a really good one-way angle. Pero kitang-kita ka dito sa harap ni Vinny, and Vinny's gonna try to go for the further entry. Great headshot galing kay Phelps, and now it's only a low HP Stiko trying to defend this one. Pero si Phelps umakyat dito sa boost ng long and getting that headshot. And Imperial, bababa na lang yung bomba dito. Gets 7 on the board. More than a great half para sa kanila dito for a severely CT-sided map. Their T-side is quite effective. And Apeks walang choice kundi mag-save ng kanilang mga rifles dito. Damn, what is man holding? Pero yun nga. Back on the play. Ooh, the last second readjust galing kay Phelps, even getting him the headshot. And there we go. Apeks gonna have to save. Not looking pretty para sa kanila economy at all, not gonna lie. And they get all the way to 7. Ayun, kakabukas ko lang ng YouTube chat. Saan tayo dito, Sneaky? I don't know, man. Not gonna lie. Both of these teams, they kind of are underperforming. So mahirap talaga i-predict kung sino dito, boss, September boy. I have a feeling that Imperial might get it though. Kasi Imperial has momentum from that last game. Apeks wala. They got destroyed by Navi dun sa upper semifinal natin. So, I think confidence is a bit low galing sa kanila dito, and especially just seeing yung game natin, no? It's not been working out para sa depensa ng Apeks, especially knowing itong Overpass, no? It's more of a CT-sided map more than anything. But yeah, I think this is just the lack of experience talking para sa side ng Imperial. They haven't had much experience dito sa Overpass, especially as a 5-man, since napakabago pa ng roster natin dito. So maybe they can bring it back dito sa ating ancient side. Or rather, ito palang Apeks, yung lack of experience pala dito sa may Overpass natin. Oops! Wrong words, pero same meaning. Actually, they have experience. 17%. 6 maps. Oof. They lost against Betboom. They lost against Gamer Legion. They lost against Alternate Attack. Shout out to Speedy the Legend, bro. Sinners and Astralis dun sa Cologne lane natin. Yung only panalo nila is up against ANA SIGD, which is Jazar and the boys, which is Tier 2 Kings. Pero yun na nga, back into the game. Nock and Jakem getting 2 on the board. Henny 1 in return dito kay Kiksa. Napaka-spicy so far dito sa may connector side natin. Pero Jakem looking for more. Henny though, gusto niya makakuha ng dalawa dito. Pero Jakem with the manners, closing the door behind him like a true gentleman. Pero ito na naman tayo kay Kakanito eh. Pero may advantage na kayo. I mean, for sure, meron kayong advantage. Now you can play aggressive on one player. But oh, Obi-Wan Stico! Floating and surfing dito sa right side natin. Malapit na magulat itong si Bolts, but he was on point anyways. 27 HP for the rifler dito ng Imperial. Pero Kakanito, nandito na sa likod. I think aware yata yung Imperial. Henny, naku po, narinig na naman, but a bit too late on the frag from the sound. And oh. That is a heaven lineup. Heaven lineup ba yun? Oh, heaven lineup yan. Ayan. Back. Molotov leads sight. Flash is about to go through. Knock. A bit blinded, pero I think he's gonna be fine. Oh, but the mistiming with the flash. Unfortunate. Pero meron tao sa short. Bolts doesn't spot him. Henny doesn't get the kill as well. Apeks delaying just enough to make Imperial regret taking so long para makapasok ng map. And there we go. Travis is the... My man is floating. Floating on the side, pero... ayun lang, Henny, I think he should have reacted earlier dito sa T-based antics dito ni Kakanito, but at the same time, he's already got his value. He got the one, giving the advantage. 2v3 is easier to play than a 4v3, that's for sure. Pero Imperial, ayan na naman. Already rolled up dito sa may B-short side natin. This is one of those rounds na Stico's gonna tell himself na, okay, we need to keep it dynamic, we need to change positions here. But I think if he stayed dito sa B-short, that could have actually been the cause of his death. So that's a good time para sa kanya dito to switch positions. And now he's gonna be face-to-face with the danger dito sa B-side. And Stico does eventually fall down, but big damage still. Jakem through the smoke. Gets the push dito kay Jota. Henny though. Headshot dito kay Kiksan. But Henny's not the best rifler, not even amongst Brazilian offers. And 7-7, Apeks at least. They're trying to get the last laugh dito sa game natin. And we are almost in the turn of the half. And still, despite yung streak dito ni Apeks, no, I think it's still a pretty bad half galing sa kanila dito considering it's basically equal in a very city-sided map. Imperial, their offense has been too much para sa side ng Apeks. But at the same time, Apeks is kind of allowing this much control galing sa side ng Imperial, and they're gonna pay dearly for it once again. Despite the lack of weaponry na meron dito yung Imperial, Apeks is not playing map control correctly dito sa Overpass, which they should have the advantage in terms of the timings. Pero wala, hindi natin nakikita yung minamaximize ng Apeks yung mga timings na yun. Instead, they just sit back, and watch dito sa sites respectively. I think at most meron silang aggression dito sa may WC, but it hasn't really resulted in anything other than a few rounds galing dito kay Jakim with some highlight plays, but you can't, once again, you can't have a back and forth dito sa Overpass. It's gonna have to be you streaking on the CT side, but Doc only half checking itong long side natin, and oh, he's spotted as well. Smoke sakto sa harap niya. Molotov is gonna go down as well. Not gonna get swung on. He's gonna have to be careful. Flick. Tatama dito sa paan ni Henny. But here comes the rest of the push. Stico with the good timing on the backside. Pero yun lang, may nakaharang dito sa side mismo. Jota with the 3K. Oh my god, actually it's a 2K. Pero nandito si Stico, missing those few shots. Wala siyang HE nade dito. Gonna have to reload the M4A1S, pero at least low yung dalawang members natin sa side ng Imperial. It doesn't matter though. Another mistake galing kay Nock is gonna cause Imperial to have the lead dito sa first half natin. A disastrous first half para sa side ng Apeks. And it ends in misery as well. Ugh. Some of these rounds, man. Some of these rounds. To be fair, like some of the rounds, the difference is just gonna be if they hit the shot or not. But yeah, Imperial looking pretty good. It's Overpass considering it is their old map pick. So expectations are kind of there para sa kanila dito. But Apeks though, maybe their lack of experience on this map or lack of winning experience sa map na to is kind of causing some sort of concern dito sa ating game, and especially considering the statistics nila sa mapa na to with that 30.7% win percentage dito sa T side. I don't know about this one, brother. Might be Imperial all the way dito sa map number 1 natin, and they're gonna try and see if they can cheese it dito sa may Ancient instead. Even have some team models on screen, man. I don't know what this symbolizes. I don't know what this has to do with any of the players. Pero nandun sila, men. Nakatambay lang yan. But who wants... of course, Gaules is co-streaming. Kaya pala, 74k viewers and yung mainstream has 25,000. Okay. As expected by the Brazilian himself, na si Gaules, the man who embodies itong Brazilian CS. And yeah, I mean, so far pretty good galing sa side ng Imperial, and I think I don't know, man, there's so many things wrong dito sa Apeks na I can't really pinpoint to just one thing. It's more of like a macro thing para sa kanila dito. They're just playing Overpass all wrong. So yeah, I mean, Ancient's gonna have to be their best bet. Dito sa best of TCs natin. But it kinda depends. To be honest, Imperial, not sure if Henny is the strongest IGL mentally. No, he has had his fair share of breakdowns as a leader. No, even in his last team. I think last team was OO Nation, not gonna lie. Was it? Oh, it's Mibber. He was on MIBR for a bit, and he tried to guide yung mga younger players natin dito, and seems like his calling is not for the younger players, man. Pag IGL ka kasi tapos medyo mabata-bata pa yung mga players nyo, you're gonna have to be more lax as an IGL, no? You have to have the medyo Carrigan play style or Carrigan calling style of the let them cook and see kung anong pwede nilang gawin, what you can maximize from those young players, and it seems like Henny could not do exactly that sa MIBR. Unfortunate kasi nandun si Instani, and he's doing absolutely well right now, and I think with the right IGL, he would really flourish dito sa scene natin. But now he's gonna try and see if he can get on with it. I mean, to be fair, Imperial, there's not really any new players sa kanilang side. These are all veterans. Phelps has been playing for a long time. Vinny's been playing for a long time. Jota has been playing for God knows until when. Bolts was there when Immortal was a thing. So they have been around. That is for sure. Pero JK with the entry, yun lang. Hindi niya mapatay si Vinny dito. Vinny with a 2 taps gamit ang USP. Nako po, umakyat pa nga si Kiksan sa kanyang kamatayan dito. And you can hear the war cries ng ating Imperial squad. And that they need the confidence booster from that pistol round. Nako po. Apeks. It goes from worse to absolutely horrid para sa kanila dito. Grabe naman, yung coach pa rin nagtatrash to. Oy, Mr. Mike Shinoda. Kind of a bit spicy dito sa ating likod na mga players natin, but I think the players are a bit too busy focusing on the game. Pero may kita natin a bit of aggression galing sa side the Imperial, which is understandable. Naka-eco naman yung kalaban, but Jota with a prime position dito sa may fountain side natin. But I think it is just gonna be a B-side take. It's okay for Imperial to play retake sa ganitong scenario, for sure. I think they're just gonna try to take some pot shots sa mga players natin with the Tech 9s. Keep the distance going. Social distancing lang galing sa mga pistols ng Apex, and it works out in their favor. Force buy pa nga yun galing sa side ng Apex, and that, even then, hindi pa gumana para sa kanila yun. Dito sa game natin, and only 6 left, and they basically have map number 1 sealed off, and we go into the jungle of Ancient. Pero ito na nga, Imperial, early mollies para sa kanila dito. Deagles para kay Stico, Kakanito, at kay Jacob. Scout para kay Kiksan. So that's a bit of a hero buy, but at the same time, I think gusto niya yata makahanap lang ng bawas dito with those Deagles in the hands of the other players. And yun na nga sinasabi ko, the Deagle Scout combination, it's so powerful. Pero nandito si Phelps, MP9 to the face, Kiksan, jumping Scout, hindi gagana, and si Phelps naka-farm pa ng 1,800 worth of cash ROI na nga ang kanyang MP9 dito, and baka meron pang op itong si Henny going into the next round. And 11-7, 5 na lang. 5 na lang at pwede na silang mag-relax dito sa ating series with that 1 map lead. Phelps looking absolutely depressed, but that's fine. He just looks like that the entire time. He's good, guys. Don't worry about him. Pero Apeks, medyo mainit sa entry. And na-surprise pa nga dito si Phelps. And Vinny though with a good coverage. Henny Kakanito has been walking into these angles on purpose, man. I swear to God. I know that he is the new entry para sa side ng Apeks, but some of these entries are questionable, bro, honestly. Just walking into smokes. Not aware of these one-ways na ginagawa ng mga players natin. This is definitely not the same Apeks na nakita natin in Paris, that's for sure. Miles apart. I think Stico kind of regrets it. Pero bolts, double dink dito kay Kiksan. The IGL falls. Stico not gonna be up next. Di man lang nabawasan kahit isa dito, but Jota with the prime position dito sa may connector side, but Stico gets spotted. And Knock does get a kill dito kay Vinny, but has to worry about 2 members left alive still. But a good idea galing sa side ng Imperial, just playing together instead of separating themselves in this 1v2. Pero Nok taking his sweet time in this game. Hindi na naman kailangan magmadali dito. Doesn't really have to pull the trigger just yet. Pero Henny, even he is playing a very safe angle dito. They have 2 HE nades too. Where's the lineups, man? Line it up. Nade. Never mind. They're gonna save it. 32 HP. The nade plus the M4 kill. Imperial with 3 in a row to start things off dito sa second half natin. And yeah, I think that 8-7 half is starting to hurt para sa side ng Apeks, considering they were the ones at 7. And now they are staring down the battle of the gun, especially CT side pa kay Imperial dito. And now it's their game to lose itong Imperial. And now they just have to seal the bag dito sa Overpass. As the defense, let's admit, it's not too hard to play. It needs to overpass, but not in line unless you're playing a really complicated play. Then, it's just a slightly harder. Pero 4 rounds na lang para sa side ng Imperial to end it against itong Apeks dito. Flying nade galing kay Henny. Kakanito not hit by it at all. Stico with the full blind, and I think they're aware na Stico does love itong B-short area natin and only plays that area, apparently. But now we're gonna see a slow crawl galing sa mga players natin ng Apeks, trying to do the same galing sa side ng Imperial. But what Imperial does right dito sa mapa natin is they're playing that bit of a forward position dito sa may WC, fighting for some control here. And hindi natin nakita yon galing sa side ng Apeks. There was no buffer in between WC and site in terms of the fights here. Pero Jota with the early peek trying to go for the pre-aim. Smoke na lang agad, pero Phelps trying to react just in time. Knock around the corner. Was ready dito sa swing ni Phelps, and Henny does stave off yung push dito sa may long side, but still the rotations are now coming galing sa side ng Imperial, and na-spot pa nga si Vinny dito sa may long side, and I think he might just be dead if kung hindi pa siya aware dito sa push natin. The adjust was not there. Jacob takes him down, and I think this is a save para sa side ng Imperial as Apeks winning fight after fight after fight. Imperial unfortunately not containing itong WC fight natin in time, and Phelps could not capitalize yung distraction play na nangyari dito sa long. And not even Vinny can contain itong push natin sa B-side. It's a bit too much members, a bit too much players. And there we go. Apeks winning their first round of the half. And Imperial still plenty of money in their pockets, so meron pa naman silang pambay going into the next round. I assume na meron pa silang pambay going into the next round. And there we go. M4s everywhere, pero medyo mababa na yung kanilang economy dito. That's just how the economy starts dito sa half natin. It doesn't really give that much in the first 5 rounds, but it's gonna get harder, or it's gonna get higher the more the rounds do go. Pero Kiksan, bit of presence dito sa B-side, pero hindi naman sila magpapa-apekto dito. Imperial, they're still gonna play their own A defense here, pero walang nanonood ng long, and that could be a mistake. Kakanito kind of testing the waters, and ito na yung kanina niya pang ginagawa, which is just testing angles very aggressively, and maybe is gonna punish itong si Jota. A bit of presence dito sa A site, and now we see Imperial panic dito sa minimap natin. But does this mean that it is an A site take? No. That peak was just for the sake of pressure para dito kay Kakanito, but the real distraction play is gonna happen galing dito kay Jakem with a really good angle. Ayun lang, kaso pag na-swing dito si Jakem, medyo masama, pero di man lang siya bawasan ng isa dito. I don't think Vinny was expecting a man standing right in front of them. Ash is about to go through. Even yung one-way, hindi pa nagana dito kay Bolts. What just happened? Just the Imperial, that one long push galing kay Kakanito, and every single point of defending has fallen apart. Pero Hedy finally spotting him out. Phelps with a good kill. Now it's a 2v3. All of a sudden, it's doable para sa side ng Imperial. Henny, we have the swing. Even getting ito si Nok. What are you doing, bro? Why are you trying to jump for water? Walang smoke sa heaven. And Henny, back to his old form. Back to that Immortals form. Even almost getting itong si Kiksan. That would have been the tag on the 100 HP player. Pero mag-risky play dito si Tico. Is gonna get spotted so long. All of a sudden it's doable. No freaking way you've done this, Henny. Jota, even with the peak Kiksan, don't go too aggressive, but he does anyways. Grabe, the box on this IGL to go for that climb up, knowing how good of an upper itong si Henny. In Apeks, that could set them back straight dito sa game natin. Even despite the stellar shot galing dito kay Henny to hit a mid-air knock. Henny missing the shot, I think. Ayun lang. They needed them to hit here. And now we're gonna see. Oh, na naman tayo. Nagpaparamdam na naman ni Imperial. They know how to do these types of plays, those boost plays really quickly. And kaagad, sa start pa lang ng round natin, one-man advantage para sa kanila dito. But presence in towards in B short side, they even close the door. So they know that there is people in this one. Castigo, the flash. That was the Stewie flash as well. Dito sa may short side natin, Kixan. Gonna spot itong si Bolts, but still 3v3 at the end of the day. Someone has to watch yung mga rifles natin dito na hulog dito sa may connector side. Or else risk itong Imperial getting some of these weapons. But a really good boost para dito kay Phelps. Once again, another boost play. Molotov is about to fly. Kaka dito, going a bit forward, spotting itong si Phelps. But Phelps, you have to go down, man. You have to go down. You're already spotted. He thought that he could get that angle. Pero ngayon, aware na sila na naandito si Jota. Knock with a shot to the head. And Henny, the last one left alive for his team, does recover an AK-47. Kakalito though, he's staring right at him, Henny. Headshot, walang kit yung Imperial dito, so all he can do is damage at this point. And mapapabalik. I think AK save, not too bad for an eco. I mean, you bought the FAMAS, you got an AK for an upgrade. I think that's a win para sa side ng Imperial, but Apeks, they're starting to collect some points on the board.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
But really good positioning against Imperial to try and get some of these damages in. But ayun nga, reality is they only had pistols. They had a singular FAMAS and they upgraded it to an AK-47. So Henny, pa yung maghahawak niyan, is gonna save them a bit of money by having itong AK-47. Pero JKM Bolts, I think he kind of caught. I think he kind of knows na Bolts is gonna try to cross that every time, every other round to try and get that position dito sa left ng ating monster. And unfortunately for him, I think that tendency has been exposed in a very important round. Nako po, reset round potential para sa side ng Imperial pa nga to. So Apeks can make it a lot more spicy dito sa T-side natin. But still, Jota having no idea na inikutan na nga siya dito. Pero papasok na sila. Jota gets checked and that's an A-site. All of a sudden, ringing alarm bell. So it's up to Henny para i-defend ang site natin dito, Kakanito. Going for the check. Flash play. Sakto dito kay Henny. Bulag na bulag. And I think Imperial might have to concede itong site natin. And Imperial, 2 losses in a row. Ilan in a row na to? 3? Possibly 4 losses in a row para sa kanila dito. Basically, just outweighing itong first half natin. Vinny getting itong si Stico, but I think it's fine. They have money to go for dito sa next round natin. And there we go. Save of the rifle. Scanning sa side ng Imperial. And even the other coach letting them hear it. And a timeout galing sa side ng Imperial. This man is praying that they figure it out, man. Kasi past few rounds has been pretty bad galing sa side ng Imperial defensively. Hasn't been getting their opening kills. Both kind of just running in dito sa long. Kind of a bit reckless galing dito sa Brazilian team natin. But the loss bonus is on 3,400. So now they have an opportunity to just rebuy every few rounds. But a 1-round difference between yung dalawang teams natin dito, especially this late in the game. You don't want this kung kaya yung Imperial. So, yeah, M4's MP9 para dito kay Jota. So at least they have a somewhat healthy eco round dito. Pero, with a bit of a 4-man boost galing dito kay Nock, trying to see if he can catch itong Heaven player off guard. Pero walang magkakross galing doon. All discipline. Pero, Phelps is a bit confident na walang tao na lalabas dito. Sa my connector side natin, big damage still kay Kaka dito, 20 HP. A very late flash resulting in a kill para sa kanila dito. Kaka nito, 5 HP off of that nade. Dami pang oras para sa side ng Apeks para gumawa dito. Pero yun lang, Vinny, with the call to boost. That's like the 4th time na nakatch itong Apeks on a boost dito sa may overpass. That's just map knowledge talking galing sa side ng Imperial. And yun lang, Vinny. Even him getting itong si Kaka nito. Imperial with the best shot in the entire game. Jota face-to-face with the AK-47 and maa-alert dito si Nock. I think they're aware of Nock's presence, so hindi nila gusto kunin yung AK-47, or do they? I mean, that's a big upgrade galing dito kay Jota. Pero Stico not spotting anyone dito sa may long side, and I think still a very forward position to at least confirm para dito kay Henny that long it is slightly safe to play. But a big responsibility para dito kay Nock. But the Molotov picked up by Vinny. That's gonna crash dito sa may Optimus. And nahulog pa nga. Ayun lang. Stico na lang natitira. It's not even, I think it's planted para dito sa may Optimus side. And not even the headshot angle is gonna save him there. Grabe. With a buy with whatever money they had, as long as hindi kayo bumaba ng 2K, what was supposed to be an eco round para sa side ng Imperial. And they still win it in the end. Grabe, the impromptu boost. Ready doon. Yung tropa natin na si Bolts to just give it to him. And Jota, clutching up para sa kanyang team. Bolts with all that experience, finding itong si Stico. And Apeks, sila naman yung mapapa-timeout dito. They still have 2 timeouts at least. I think they kind of saved it para sa second half. But still, reality is Imperial are the ones on top with the 2 points. Apeks, meron pa silang pambili though. Pero wala na silang pambili next round if ever they do lose this one. So, a very important round galing sa side ng Apeks kasi pag tatalo sila dito, they're gonna have to eco. And they're gonna have to be the ones maybe conceding itong round number 26 natin, man. And that could give Imperial match point dito sa Overpass. It's been long fought so far, pero Imperial looking to close this one out. Jota, no util whatsoever. So, save more mode siguro yung tropa natin ngayon. But Imperial really confident sa kanilang defense that I think Jota just dropped lahat ng kanyang utility near towards yung sandbag side natin, and just has his IGL or his support trust na he can do that type of thing. Pero good early recognition galing kay Henny. I think his game sense told him na this is not a good time para i-peek itong long at the moment, especially when you see a flash flying dito sa may right side. And he's just gonna play all the way to site instead. Oh, pero Kiksan. Oh, Kiksan, iyon lang. What a shot galing kay Jota. They have to double peek him for the sake of the trade, pero it's 1-for-1. That is gonna benefit itong Imperial, but the delay, is it gonna be enough? Mukhang onting rotation na lang papunta sa WC side, and look at Henny. He doesn't even care about itong long. They know that he's already stopped that angle, especially. Pero Henny, why are you going forward, my friend? Ayun lang. That's the one thing you don't want to do. Bolts spotting itong push. Phelps, he can still save this play, and that they do. Imperial, despite the error na ginawa dito ni Henny of going a bit too forward. Look at him, man. He has his hands behind his head. He knew that he almost messed up the round para sa kanyang team. The rest of the squad, though, having him covered. Timeout. Isha, timeout para sa Apeks. Hindi masyado excited si Henny, man. He knew he almost threw that round. Not gonna kiap. Pero timeout galing sa side ng Apeks. I think Imperial, they can also use this time to just talk it out. Kanina pick one, it is Imperial Sportsbet, as you can see in the top left. Pero yun na nga, Imperial, they have done it. They have put Apeks in such a bad position. They only have an AK, a Scout, a Glock, 2 Glocks actually, and a P250. There we go, Imperial. Ooh, early peaks, Tico. You don't want to show yourself, man. The purpose of having a P250 is letting the man peek first, pero Tico a bit confident with the rifle that costs 300 actually. So why is it called a P250? I have no idea. Oh, ay, malapit na ma-aksidente yung isang player dito. That at least they recognize na yung offer na ay naandito sa may WC. So they're gonna have a clue that this long side is gonna be A-okay to take. And they're gonna start the slow crawl. Going in towards yung site natin. This much control is really good para sa side ng Apeks. Now they have the opportunity to kind of look into yung site natin. But at the same time, having to be careful not to overextend here. Oh, even getting the tag dito kay Bolts. But Bolts is just gonna be like, yeah, smoke long, guys. This is a bit too much of action dito sa may long side natin. But still, no smokes on the side of Imperial. I'm not liking the look of this. Not gonna lie, this could be the best chance para sa Apeks to maybe look for an opening kill here. Nade is about to go through Henny, only getting tags, no kills whatsoever. Pero yun na nga, basic kills, quick scope, not gonna hit. Oh my word, Apeks! What just happened? They just cleared the entirety of A site with only Glocks and a few rifles and a scout as well. Phelps spotting itong si J-Kim, pero hihingi na lang siya ng tulong galing sa kanyang teammate. Knock with the headshot. Stico with the kill. No freaking way nagawa pa ito ng Apeks. Mistake after mistake from both teams. Henny not hitting his shots. 2 in a row. Para dito kay Henny pagdating sa kanyang mistakes dito, pero bro, Henny, you gotta pick better angles to play yung AWP, man, kasi that is that's like a rifle angle na nilalaro niya at the moment with the AWP. Ayun. And there you go. Meron pa silang pambay dito. Pero Apeks, they delay match point para sa side ng Imperial. Opportunity para sa kanila dito na makabalik dito sa game natin. Grabe, kompleto pa yung utility and everything para sa side ng Apeks. And let's see how are they gonna bring this one back. Nades to the long side. Yun lang, Vini nakatalikod. Opportunity once again para sa side ng Apeks, pero nakaalis pa nga si Kakanito. But Bolts is gonna get the trade, at least dito kay J-Kim, at least. Kakanito on half HP, but so is Bolt. So basically, both sides of the same coin, yung dalawang sides natin dito. Molly going it towards the short side. Flash is gonna go through as well, pero Imperial still very adamant na pag-stay nila dito sa site natin. Pero Apeks, very slow crawl na naman. Last time gumana naman to. Pero Jota, napakatapang dito sa may long side. Pero yun lang, nakita yung balikat ni Nok. And Phelps, grabe, nandito siya sa float angle dito sa may long side. And you don't wanna play that, especially pag merong flash na pwede pumasok dito sa side. Pero Bolts through the smoke, Stico Kiksan, nakita yata yung paa ni Bolts through the smoke, and Stiko getting itong si Jota. And Henny, all of a sudden, it's all on him. Pero Stiko overextending a bit. Okay, you gotta chill out, Mr. Apeks. And Henny just deciding to back off. And Apeks by themselves a lifeline dito sa Overpass. Pero naghahanap pa rin si Kiksan dito. Getting this off of the hands of Henny would be the best solution right now. Kiksan, I think, yeah, might as well die for it, man. Try and get it off of his hands. Kaka dito from behind, and there it is. Apeks now with a shot to get 14 kasi bag-eco dito ang Imperial. But they really have to be careful about Imperial's aggressive play dito sa city side just in case. So they're gonna have to be the ones playing a bit passive na naman dito sa city side to try and stave off itong mga possible flash play na mangyayari. Maybe from the monster side, maybe from the mid side. But, oh, it's a half buy actually. MP9 para kay Jota and an MP9 para dito kay Vinny. 3 people with armor para sa side ng Imperial. They're gonna try to cheese this one. Jota in a prime position para sa kanyang MP9. Very close distance between sa kanya at kay Stiko here if he wants to go for that connector control. But Henny has to be the one playing first contact if gusto nila maging effective ang angulo na to. Jota needed to absolute hell. But there it is. That's the attention taken. Meron ng AK si Jota. Jota, just go for the riskiest play of your life, man. Just push itong ladder and try and see if you can make a play happen. As we do see itong Apeks occupying itong A-long side natin. Pero rotation agad. Galing dito kay Phelps. That's the man with the CZ75. Not sure if that's gonna be effective, especially against 3 people with full rifles. Pero let's see, man. Maybe he can get some headshots, maybe. But 45 seconds left on the clock. CZ75 as well sa kanyang kamay. And yep, that CZ is gonna back it up. Not the best weapon when it comes to those types of situations. Pero Jota AK-47. Oops. Okay, it's gonna be a bit closer. Kakanito down 37 HP, but here comes the run out. Oh, but they get the plant anyways. Good nade galing dito kay Bolts. 2v3 situation. Kakanito's low HP as well. Pero kung mapatayin nila si Kakanito, it's actually not gonna be too bad from them. Pero JKM already with the push from behind. Jota's already saving dito sa may long side natin, and Apeks have done it. Tied it 14 and 14, pero nag-eco yung Imperial dito. So that means they have the bye going into the next round. But I don't think they have enough for an EWP. I think so. I think 2 and loss bonus to 3,400. I think that one. Oh, it's gonna be tight para kay Henny. I think he's gonna have to buy half armor here and full buy itong AWP. Not much in the way of util. And the well-needed timeout for both sides. 3 in a row para sa side ng Apeks. And no freaking way they're gonna steal this one, guys. Imperial. Last time out para sa side ng Imperial. I think their coach is telling them, you guys are now feeling the pressure. Pero dapat sanay na kasi yung Imperial sa mga ganitong sitwasyon eh. Kasi, it's like I said, team is full of veterans, man. Bolts has been there since Immortals was a thing. That was PGL Krakow 2017. And here we go. Imperial. Oh, bit of a surprise galing kay Jake. Might have hurried that one a bit too much, pero at least napatay na nila si Vinny. That's one of the anchors dito sa B side already out, so that's good enough para sa side ng Apeks. You guys already got the 4v4 situation. That means both of these sites is gonna have at least 2 defenders each. So, bunch up and hope for the best para pumasok dito sa side. That's the idea at least. Pero gusto pa nila makahanap ng kahit isa pa dito just to guarantee a lead dito sa game natin. Kakanito, looking a bit more passive than usual. Looking for some guaranteed angles. Pero ang ganda ng position dito ni Phelps along under that post. So if Stico is gonna go for that full push, it's gonna be bad news para sa kanila dito. But a very risky defense galing sa side ng Imperial. Pero Stico, oh, spots the man on the lamppost. And ayun lang, nakita na rin dito sa long si Jota. And this might be the end of Imperial. No freaking way, they just fumbled the bag. Bolts, oh, he's gonna try to save this para sa kanyang team. He does get itong si Kakanito, pero nandito pa si Stico, Kixan, and itong si Nock. Stico in towards long. Good two-man peek galing sa side ng Apeks. And the teamwork makes the freaking dream work. Apeks with 4 in a row at the very tail end ng ating game has made it possibly happen. Henny, like I said, man, he's kind of choking. He's kind of choking right now. It's reminding me of yung Krakow once again. And there we go. And he even dies too. Grabe. It's just pure pain galing sa side ng Imperial, man. They can't even save their weapons. Grabe. Vinny just getting absolutely torched dito sa long after that molly did come. Just like I said, if it's a 4v4, it's pretty bad para dito sa mga CTs. Because you're gonna have to deal with 4 people as a 2-man defense. And exactly, yung idea dito ng ating Apeks squad. But some aggression galing dito kay Phelps. That's gonna be a good start para sa kanila dito. Kakanito's already out of the question. So that's the aggressive player para sa side ng Apeks. But they still do have Jakem to check this one out. But ay. Bolts getting the short control away from Apeks into the Imperial's hands. Pero Stico, slow crawl in the connector side. Imperial looking for overtime dito sa Overpass. But Phelps, Stico, 1000%, but Stico was ready with that check. Stico needs another one of these miracle swings, pero hindi nagana para sa kanya dito. Knock with the AWP, gets itong si Jota. Now it's a chance para sa side ng Apeks. Not much presence dito sa A side with the exception of Bolts in Optimus. But now it is up to Kixan, the IGL. Gonna have to be the one hard clearing itong site natin. Pero magja-jump peek kasi itong si Henny dito sa long. Smoke's about to go through, so they are aware of the presence dito ng long player. But a good shot galing kay Kixan. No freaking way Apeks is gonna bring this back. Bolts mag-isa na lang sa site. Fully blinded! No freaking way Imperial! They just lost the 4v2. They might have just lost the 4v2. Imperial with a choke of a lifetime sa Overpass. No freaking way. Knock. Ready for the ankle. Kung may magkocross man or hindi. Vinny. Seeing gets tagged as well. Knock, labas mo na lang yung pistol, my friend. And they have done it. They have freaking done it. 5 in a row to end this Overpass game, Imperial. I think we see the problem here kung bakit sila natalo in their first upper final game or upper quarter game. The mental was not there. They even lost to Fnatic in the exact same map. And yun lang, Apeks. Better mental, better plans, better gunplay. Masakit pa yun para kay Henny, especially by the tail end of the game when si Kixan pa ka nakakuha ng kill sa'yo. Grabe, Apeks with a comeback of a lifetime. And a lot to think about para sa side ng Imperial. Color me impressed, Apeks. You actually have done it. You guys have made the comeback happen. So, congratulations sa inyo. Imperial kind of losing a lot dito sa game natin and isn't really yeah, and like it was just confusing, honestly, all around the board. But this is like the closest ranked game we've had this entire tournament siguro, no, because it is number 16 versus number 17. So yeah, I mean, congratulations to Apeks, man. They just played the better T side, especially in round number 25, 26 pataas dito, and Imperial just lost their grip, man. They had 14, pero yung pressure ng 14 na sobrahan yata, which I'm surprised about kasi nga, these are veterans, man. So they should be used to these types of situations. But yeah, that is it para dito sa Overpass. We're gonna talk about Ancient more pagbalik natin after this short break. So when we come back, more CSGO action coming at you. See you in a bit.
You need new skins?
Ready.
Register at CSGO fast and make your teammate jealous. Boost your inventory in a few clicks. Enter promo code and get bonus. Link in video description.
Go, go, go. Nice shot.
And yun, hello and welcome back to the official Filipino Broadcasting ESL Pro League Season 18. Ako nga pala si Sneaky Frog and I'm gonna be on my own for today's last series of the day. The Guardian of 1:30 AM series ay naandito na po. Apeks upsetting itong Imperial despite Imperial getting 14 first dito sa laro natin and them fumbling the bag super hard. Wasn't really the best look para dito sa Brazilian team natin na ngayon. Sila ay nakaharap ng isang one-map deficit against dito sa Apeks pagdating dito sa Ancient, which is yung mapa dito ng ang ating Apeks squad. Even though yung statistics did not look good dito sa mapa natin para sa side ng Apeks, I would say, you know, having experience winning, especially up against 9. 9 is a really good Ancient team, so meron pa silang pwedeng i-pace off of. Pwede natin tawagin dito and yung kanilang CT round win percentage is not too bad. T round win percentage could be better pero hopefully magiging mas maganda yan para sa side ng ating Apeks squad. But at the same time, beating Bet2. Yung team ni na Fanny ngayon from what I know is yung kanilang yung kanilang Ancients actually one of the better ones pagdating dito sa ating Tier 2 scene. So I would say that's a really big win para sa kanila dito. Just to try and see if they can do something off of it. Pero yeah, we go into Ancient map number 2. I think Apeks has a better chance kumpara dito sa Imperial going into this map. Despite yung map na to being more key-sided siguro, pero mas nag-balance out na rin yung sides ng mapa natin with the more patches Ancient has had for the past few times. So I would say whoever is just really better sa mapa natin will definitely win this one out. Pero nga, in terms of experience, itong Apeks, they seem to have just more kumpara dito sa ating Imperial squad who has a total of 1 map played. And they played it against itong Rangers in Pajamas and they lose 6 and 16. So it's not the best look para dito sa ating squad considering most of their rounds were won galing dito sa T-side. That's good news para sa kanila dito, but still could have been a lot better for the side of Imperial, and they're going to try to fight tooth and nail against Apeks. Dito is going to start on the T side. Imperial going to be on the CT. First blood para dito kay Jota with the USP kill. Took a bit to get itong si Nok, but they get him anyways. A bit of a distraction play happening dito sa may bottom mid side, but that's going to be trading a 3v5 situation para sa side ng Apeks. I think one of them does have to go aggressive in order to create at least a 3v4 para sa kanila dito. Pero Stico playing a very forward position, pero patience lang galing sa side ng Imperial. They know na if they just play teamwork this entire time, then they can just win this one out. Problem is, looking at this one, Apeks with the peek. Surprise peek galing dito kay Stico. They get 3 all of a sudden, pero kailangan nila tumingin sa likod. Now, it is a 2v2 Imperial. Fake defuse galing dito kay Jota. Jota also dies. How has Apeks done this again? And Jakem getting the kills, and yung pagtago ni JKM dito sa backside in that very tiny corner that you can kind of tuck yourself into, and the rest of the squad just 3-man peeking itong backside. Grabe, no one knew what to shoot, no one knew who to shoot, pero Apeks, they just fired everything, fired in all cylinders dito sa pistol round. What a run back galing dito sa Apeks. And ngayon, mapapa-force by itong Imperial side natin. It is still pretty early sa game, so it's not as risky, but they're gonna try and see if they can gain some early momentum by trying to turn this round around back in their way. Pero already with the first kill itong si Jakem. 1 kill on the board para sa side ng Apeks. Dito sa may bottom lane, wala silang pang spam dito kasi wala silang USP, wala silang M4A1S, So they can't really get that early damage sa mid kasi kitang-kita talaga yung tracers noon, especially with AK-47s. That's gonna get pretty fast kills. Pero Jota, good check. Galing dito kay Knock around the corner, but Henny does get one in return. But they just ignore Henny in the process. They're not gonna let him get that Eagle Spray. Instead, they just take itong ramp, and Apeks with the discipline to not go for the kills itself. Instead, let's just play what our advantages have. Pero Vinny, nakuha niya yung Mag 7. The spot from Dagen. B-peak. Not gonna work out in his favor, but at least he does get one kill with the Mag 7. So that's plus 900 para sa kanya dito in terms of the economy. And 2-0 para sa side ng Apeks at the moment. And Imperial, mapapa-eco kayo dito kasi Force Spy did not work out, so it's gonna have to be a full one. Possibility of a 3-0 is still on the horizon para sa side ng Apeks. Nade likely on the mark dito kay Jaken. 55 on his dome, pero Apeks, I don't think they care if they get naded or not at this point. They're just gonna look for any outliers aside ng Imperial. As this is one of those rounds where you can actively look for any overextenders, no? Kasi medyo desperado dito yung Imperial to maybe get a kill or two. But we're just seeing pure discipline galing sa kanila dito with the A-stack, plus may nagbabantay dito sa may top temple side. And yun na nga, B-site. I think ito yung one of those moments, no, where you are kind of thankful that Kakanito's on your team kasi nakaka-check sila ng mga ganitong situations where B-site's actually clear. There's not a full stack happening here. Willing to kind of sacrifice himself. But at the same time, he only has a Galil, so nothing much to lose para dito kay Kakanito. And grabe, they're gonna delay the bomb plant as well. I think they're gonna try to go hunting here. But I think it's unnecessary. Wala naman silang mapapala if ever mag-hunt sila ng mga Imperial members dito. And the eco does not work. Para sa Imperial, Jacob spotting out one of the members dito sa may mid side. And wala silang magagawa at this point. No. Wala talaga. Hickson's already pissed chilling dito sa base. And yeah, not much in the way of damage here dito sa armor. Ayun na nga, nagpaparinig pa yung Apeks. Ingay kasi ni Mike Shinoda kanina eh. Ay. And now Apeks is super ramped up. This is a bit embarrassing galing sa side ng Imperial. They were doing all that screaming kanina sa Overpass, and if they get dominated dito sa Ancient, that's the salt in the wound para sa kanila dito. But a full gun buy galing sa side ng Imperial. M4s across the board. Walang AWP si Henny just yet, but at the same time, I don't think you want to put him on the off, especially right now after what happened dito sa last game. Pero grabe naman yung tapang ni Bolts. Face to face with danger. Knock on 17 HP, pero si Bolts nabawasan na rin, but I think that's a worth it trade. Knock being low HP, benefit itong Imperial, especially knowing how effective it is with that rifle. Pero dahil nga doon, nagsuslow play na naman yung Apeks. Meron na silang control dito sa may B long area natin. And A na naman ang kanilang target. A main is already occupied by two members, pero si Vinny just jiggle peeking, waiting for any smidge of information. Pero Kakanito, ready just in case na may gusto mag-peek galing sa likod. Jota, peek yan. He already has his nade out. Kakanito's gonna die, but that's the lurk, my friend. Instant Molotov. Good recognition galing kay Vinny kasi pag napatay mo si Kakanito, 1000%. The enemy's on the other side of the map, and Vinny is now ready for this angle just in case gustong gumawa ni Stico. But where is the molly? Galing sa side ng Apeks. They don't want to enable display. Galing sa side ng Imperial, pero Stico already running into the side. He doesn't check the corner. And Vinny's gonna benefit from it. Low HP pa naman si Nock. And he cannot cross the Molotov as well. I think eco na lang. Or maybe even a save para sa side ng Apeks. Messing up 2 in a row. But a good recognition galing sa side ng Imperial, especially kay Jota, that he could go a bit aggressive. Dito sa may B-long side, not much presence in terms of the nade. An attempted fake galing kay Kakanito, but yun nga, dahil sa kill dito ni Jota, they saw the entirety of B-long being clear. And even itong si Vinny, ready para sa push na yun. There we go. 3-1 Imperial. First CT round on the board para sa kanila dito. This is gonna be quite the good news, and that means they're gonna have way more buys on board para sa kanila. Pero Apeks, very fast run galing dito kay Kicksan to get an angle dito sa donut, but big damage towards the top temple players. Bolts, Jota, combined 60 HP para sa kanila dito. Pero Phelps, back and forth. Kicksan being a bit too fast, my friend. Meron tao na sa katabi mo. Jacob, you need to get a quick trade, but he gets it to si Jota first. Jumps! Why would you jump, Jacob? Bakit ka tatalon dun, pare? You just have to swing it. You don't have to jump. His mouse might have jumped para sa kanya dun. Maybe his scroll wheel is a bit broken. Kakanito's already crawled up dito sa backside. Henny is gonna get the kill dito kay Nock, but an opportunity to get the 3K of a lifetime para dito kay Kakanito. Henny is still on the other side. Stiko is aware, so I think i-clear na lang to. No problem. And there he goes. Low pa nga dito si Bolt. Somehow Apeks find themselves in a favorable situation sa round na to. Oh. Hello? Ay! Ay! Nag-freeze yung Matrix. Wait lang guys. Ako muna tignan nyo. Kahit 240p. Okay lang yan. And ayun. Nag-loading. Wait, sino nanalo? Sino nanalo, pre? Pili ko Apeks nanalo dito eh. Oh! Ayun lang. Na 1v1 pa nga. Dayun lang, isang round lang yung nakuha. Kita mo naman yung frustration sa mukha ni Coach. Sigaw pa, idol. Pero Kicksan, fast push dito sa may mid-side. 2K! Oh my word, yung IGL, galit na galing sa side ng Apeks at diniretso na lang ang B long side natin into the mid, and Kicksan looking for that A-site take. Si Vinny na lang yung nakabantay, pero si Jaken binawasan pa si Phelps. Hindi pa nila nahanap si Henny though, who's on the site itself. So now we have two defenders, pero pwede pa silang umikot thanks to Nock and this lurk. And look at the C4 from Kakanito. From A-site to B, ililipat niya na nga to. And with the amount of control na merong itong Apeks sa mapa natin, they can just play that respective corner. Pero Henny, yun lang, chinek sa corner. Vinny, hindi mo hulog still. Phelps on low HP, pero magsisave na lang yata yung Imperial, as I think they realized that B site is taken. Nagtinginan na lang. Walang magagawa at this point. In Apeks, full map presence. Mala full court press ang ginawa nila sa mapa natin. And nako, si Jacob pa nga yung mukhang nagre-retake dito kahit siya pa yung nasa T-side. He does not want the save sa baril dito ni Phelps. Tingnan ka, Jacob, pre-aim. Ayun lang, my friend. That's like one of the most common spots on Ancient, pero hindi mo pa ma-clear. But that's fine. Apeks, ang dami nilang pera dito, so they can risk those types of plays, no problem whatsoever. Grabe, tignan mo naman si Kicksan. Isa pa? Ayun lang. Ayun lang, basta guys, na-delete niya yung dalawa. Yun yung kwento dun. Pero 5-1, Apeks with a big lead dito sa T-side. Imperial, isa pa lang ang sagot nila. And wala pa silang firepower going into this one. Pero Apeks, medyo bias sila pagdating dito sa B-side. But this could be the cause for concern para sa kanila dito kasi kailangan din nila isipin yung mid player. Nade's about to go through. Vinny makukuha pa nga si Jacob and makakaalis pa siya just in time. Pero Stico with the push dito sa B side does not spot the player dito sa may pocket side natin. Kixan cannot get itong si Phelps. Phelps getting burnt by the molly pero alam na nila na dito siya sa may pillar side natin. But Apeks, they didn't do this last time. Hindi naman nila minadali yung eco going into yung overpass, but why are they doing it now? Nako, si Kakanito na lang natitira. Usually, ito yung namamatay una para sa side ng Apeks. But, no op para sa side ng Imperial. Isolated 1v1s are the way to go. And, tapos Jota, ginijigil-jigil na lang tong ARAM side natin. Gets the kill. Kakanito with the flash pero low na rin dito si Phelps. Naku po, pinulag na pa yung sarili niya, men. Baka wala na to. Phelps nakatutok na sa angle Naka-off angle pa. Uy! Almost baits itong si Phelps pero not that time. Apeks getting a bit too reckless kasi baba ng kanilang economy medyo after yung last buy nila. So, either they're gonna force buy itong next round and maybe have Galils all across the board dito or itong si Nok baka makaka-afford pa siya ng AK pero yeah, this is not a good round galing sa side ng Apeks. You guys won because you had full map control dito sa last round natin. And especially pagdating sa mga ganitong types of rounds where walang firepower itong Imperial, there's no reason to play that fast. So, Imperial just kind of catching the mistake dito ng Apeks. But the force buy either way. Shaken, fast scroll, fast run, dito sa side. Once again, napakabilis galing sa side ng Apeks pero bulag na bulag si Jota. Dito sa backside, Nade's about to go through galing dito kay Folds pero wala pa naman nagpa-plant. Galing sa side ng Apeks, tinapon na nga. Here comes the pass with the bomba. Pero nasan yung plant? Sa harap ng kalaban. Pero nawala na yung smoke. What is Apeks doing? What is Apeks doing? Jacob has to hard clear it now. Kailangan nila na i-swing yung side. Stico nakuha na si Vinny pero Jota getting si Stico in return. That's the bomb down para sa side ng Apeks. Jota with the full swing. Nakuha pa si Jacob. Hindi bandang nabawasan masyado. 56 HP. Kakanito spotted around the corner. Jota with the saving the round para sa side ng Imperial. Pero Nok with the headshot and is aware it's presence ni Jota. And even then, with the 1v2, Nok the bottom frag para sa side ng Apeks. Clutching it out para sa side ng mga T's. A heartbreaker para sa Imperial. That could have been their first 2 rounds in a row dito sa game natin. But they fumbled the bag hard. Ay, apakasakit. Apakasakit nun. Jota, despite a 3K, nakuha na nga si Kakanito, nakuha pa si Jacob, nakuha pa si Stico. But the clutch up galing dito kay Nok. Grabe. Insta ulo dito kay Henny. Tapos kay Jota pa. This is what I was talking about, man. Poppers are like the centers of the NBA today. You have to be able to AK, you have to be able to rifle, you have to be able to be good at pistol. Hindi na pwede yung opper ka na lang dito. Just like centers in the NBA, you can't just be an inside player. You gotta stretch the floor. And Henny with the scout does not get any tags. Nade's about to go through. Di man lang siya nabawasan doon. It's more about vision denial here for the side of Apeks. Pero Jacob already being gone is a big loss para sa kanila dito. But Apeks trying to go for their fake B, go A strat once again. Pero Kakanito, Kixan. The Macedonians having a different idea. Phelps burnt off of his location. So meron na silang spot dito sa may cheetah side pero magpipik yata dito si Jota to try and reduce the numbers here. Phelps is not ready sa presence ni Kixan. Jota dodging the flash but is gonna have to concede it. Pero good patience galing sa side ng Apeks. They did not push the site and they're going for more. Ito yung sinasabi ko. When Apeks has full map control, dito sila nakaka-act ng ganitong paraan and meron pa silang late lurk na magagaling sa likod thanks to Kixan. Stiko with a forward position. Vinny's not gonna check this 1000%. Headshot agad. And Jota, 1 HP para sa kanya dito. Kixan. Here's itong si Henny. So they know it's gonna be a save. And this might be the death ni Jota. Jota loses the M4. Henny gets the kill anyways, but AK yung kapalit. But they could have had 2 rifles. And ayun lang, Apeks looking for... Guys... Okay, walang kit. Buti na lang walang kit. Or else we're gonna have another G2 incident. Which we don't want. And there we go. Apeks. With a T-side of a lifetime dito sa Ancient so far. Namumblema na nga ang ating Imperial side. They cannot figure out what defense to use against this Apeks push. Kasi it's just confusing, man. They're gonna fake B. They're gonna fight B as hard as possible. And then lalabas sila sa mid. And then meron palang tao sa A. There's so much you have to worry about. Especially pagdating dito sa Ancient. Bro, what is happening? Oh. 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 Wala ako. Pati ako, guys. Wala akong nakikita. Basta, guys, patay na si Vinny, Jota, kaka dito, Kixan. Oh, ayan, di ba? Oh, di ba? Ayun na, Jaken, ayun na naman tayo. The multi-map presence, pero Kakanito at Kixan nawala na agad. Kailangan pag-isipan ni Jaken kung idediretso niya ba yung mid or is he gonna cut off the rotations. Bolts, masaspot na nga pero mapapagalaw yung player dito sa may B-side natin. Jacob has to look behind. He cannot turn around dito kay Phelps. 2v2, winnable. Pero wala kayong kit. Walang kit ang Imperial. They have to save. Ay. Nag-loading pa. Oy! Oy! Ayan. Ba yan? Retake na sana, pre. Kaso, walang kit eh. Wala silang 400 petot for that kit. And there it went. Eight and 2. Nako, Apeks got more than they wanted sa half na to, that's for sure. But they're gonna attempt to keep on going. I mean, I like na they opted out na hindi mag-o-op muna dito si Nock considering he's doing so well with the rifle. Pero Henny though, with the attempt, oh, good flash. Galing kay Bolts, gonna be a full blind ni Jaken, papasok dito sa site, but look at Stiko daring. He's just running it out. Alam niya walang tao dito sa A site and pabalik pa lang yung Imperial, nandito na siya. Stiko has the opportunity to make a play, pero ready si Vinny. No freaking way he was ready for that. But B site, ito naman yung kanilang ipopoke dito, the classic Apeks strat. If A fails, we just go B. Pero Kakanito, nagparamdam na agad dito sa A main. I think this is a mistake galing sa side ng Apeks. Kakanito needs to chill, man. And he's gonna die because of it. Ayun lang, Phelps. Not gonna get quickly traded. Kixan. Oh, spray control is insane. Na headshot na pa yun. Nock. Not even him can get the kill. Phelps waking up in that round. In Imperial, mapapatigil na lang ba itong Apeks sa 8? Or meron na bang ulit sagot itong Apeks squad going into this next round? But a big round galing dito kay Phelps can bring them back. Nasa na yung coach? Nag-timeout yung Apeks, pre. Walang coach. Nag-CR yata. So nag-timeout lang sila. Sino yung coach nila? Anong pangalan niya? Wala na si ano eh. Sino yan? Wala na si Cuban. Cimetière. Nga pala, kinik nila si Cuban, no? Kasi wala man, tandaan na ni Cuban. Pero okay lang naman, matandahin ko. Wala kasing panalo si Cuban. Okay lang yan, Cuban. At least may VP ka naman. Para sa legacy mo, idol. Pero ito na nga. Oh, Vinny. Okay. Di niya alam kung saan lalabas yung Tech 9. Pati si Kiksan. Nako po. Through the smoke, every bullet is flying. Nako po, Kiksan. Spinam na rin yung smoke. Ay. Pero yun lang pala, distraction play pala pare. Bakit kayo nag-rotate, Imperial? B-site ang take natin. Ay, nako po. Ay, Jacob, punta ka sa corner, pre, oh. Merong corner dyan, pero hindi, aawain na to. Straight up fight. Oh, I like this angle. Galing kay Kakanito. You're not gonna get checked, my friend. Check. Galing kay Phelps. Ako po, hinap-check na lang. Hinap-check na lang yung angle. Bolts and Henny getting the kill. Pero half na yung bomba natin dito. Jacob nakuha si Jota. No freaking way this is gonna work. Henny even dying. Imperial. Nakapanalo na kayo ng round. Pero hindi na pa makuha ang next one. And ayun lang, Apeks. How the flip did you get this round? Grabe. I mean, that's the most Apeks round na pinanalo nila, honestly. Kiksan gonna make as much noise as possible sa kabilang side ng mapa. Napa-rotate lahat ng Imperial. Pero Apeks na andito pala sa kabila. Gets the plant, gets the forward position, and even catching itong si Phelps half-checking Cheetah corner. Oh my god, patong-patong ang pagkakamali ng Imperial and it resulted in a win. Putol na naman yung streak dito ng Imperial. And ako po, Apeks. Nasa inyo na yung momentum, nasa inyo na yung laro. Bolts, siya pa yung mauunahan dito sa top mid. Vinny, tumatakbo pabalik. Stiko, gets the timing. Imperial, mag-save na lang kayo guys kasi hindi talaga kaya. Nako, hindi ko na alam pre. Pili ko bitawan mo na yan eh. Kasi angulo na yun, pati si Jack makakatama. Ano yun, men? Hindi na win. Parang old Henny. Old Henny for 2 rounds. Yun yung nakita sa kanya men. Tapos naging new Henny ulit after doon. Okay. Alam ko na, nakikita ko na pre. Twitter ng Imperial. Thank you Henny for the good times. But not really kasi wala tayong pinanalo.
Good job, boys.
Seryoso ba yung Imperial pre? Wala na ba silang mahanap na iba? School Zera pre. Kaso wala eh. Loyal sa ano eh. Sa fake natty. Ang pangalan na. Fake natty. Ano ba yung nation na sila? Si Nico, the Danish Alexi B. Si Suspi, Sirson, JDC. Ah, si JDC? Oo nga pala, no. Kinik si JDC kasi new direction yung mouse. Ano nangyari sa mouse? Wait, nangyari ba sa mouse? Pasok mo sila. Di yata. Group A sila eh. Hindi, Group B pala. Ah, hindi. Pasok sila. Lower final. Talo nila yung MIBR. Grabe, hirap ng kalaban. MIBR pin. Grabe. Wow! Monty, ayun nga pala, natalo na Monty MIBR. Sad moments yun, sad moments. 16-6, 16-3. Yun pala yung, yung speedrun na kinas namin. Nakalimutan ko. Wawa si Idol Sinsani. Oh my God, Nok! Nagising si Nok, ayun lang. Sabi niya, off time na. Kanina pa ako nag-AV. Naminit na AVP ko. Pero Vinny, nakuha si Stiko. Pero si Vinny, 1 HP na lang. Wala na siya magagawa with that rifle whatsoever. So it is all on one guy, which is itong si Hen1. That's playing god-awful today. So not really hoping for much. Ay! Ayun lang. Tapos na. Lu! Kakanito, mainit ka na naman eh. Oh! Kakanito, ano ba yan, Kakanito? Kakanito, mainit eh. Parang may bulate sa puwet eh. Push ng push. Nok! Okay, Nok. 1v2. 1v2 moments na naman. Suplik! Dapat nag-AK ka na lang, pre. AK mo na lang yan. Kung AK yun, clutch na eh. Kaso hindi. One more round para sa side ng Imperial. And eto na naman ba tayo? Meron bang at least 2 Paka dito. Ang ginagawa. Sa'yo na nga yung may advantage dito. Pinapush mo pa eh. Ay! Nainis na ako kay Kakanito. Sarap sa pakin dito. Push ng push parang ewan. Knock with the trade. And there it went. Sobra ka na pre. Sobra ka na sa kape. Feeling mo immortal ka na. And yun na nga, 4v4. Bagkakataon para sa side ng Apeks kasi split na naman yung mapa natin. Sa 2x2 para sa depensa. Pero no, chill ka lang pre. Baka gusto mong bumalik na kaso feeling ko late lurk yung tropa natin dito. Papasok ng B-side pero Jota. Oy! Umikat sino ka? Muntikan ka na doon. Muntikan ka na mga aksidente pare. And Phelps, balik ka na lang. Oh, Henny. Sige, push mo yan pre. Hindi naman tatama yan eh. Oh, ayun na si Jacob. Finland na agad, Henny. Ayun, sabi ko sa'yo eh. Sabi ko sa'yo, hindi tatama yan si Henny pre. Push mo lang yan. Oh, di ba? Apeks manalo na naman. 1 round for 2 trade. Oy! Bini, pick. Oh, si Bini na lang dapat nag-off pare. Henny, wag mo nang hawakan pre. Hindi mo kaya eh. Hindi mo kaya. And Vinny with the better opening than his offer sa kanyang team. Tapos, ang half natin at 10 and 5. Pretty good half para sa side ng Apeks. Ang daming rounds na hindi nila dapat ipanalo pero panalo pa rin. And there it goes. Grabe. Apeks with a really good offense so far. Imperial ang kanilang depensa. Malatreyang halos wala. Pero naman onte. Siguro parang sa mid defense.
ESL Pro League is brought to you in part by Intel, Asus Republic of Gamers, DHL, the United States Air Force, 1xBet, Monster Energy, and Gaming Malta.
It's time for the DHL Drop. Every week, CSGO talent go head-to-head to beat the buzzer. You can join them by typing !DHL Drop in the chat. Answer the questions correctly to get added to the global leaderboard. The higher you climb, the closer to earning a prize you are.
Precision. I went and got my bid up quick, 100 figures. They once was competition, now ain't sitting with us. Been on a wave since we've been away. Snatched the game, now we here to stay. I told my mama I make it, I make a couple mistakes, but see I stay in my lane. I keep my feet on the pavement, and don't you ever mistake it. No, this ain't never been a game. I told my mama I make it, I made a couple mistakes, but see I stay in my lane. I keep my feet on the pavement, and don't you ever mistake
Hello? Ano ba yan? Pati yung wifi ko, men. Nag 2 minutes 30 break. Akala ko wala na eh. Hindi, pre. Ako bahala. Nasaan? Ayun na ba yung video ko? Okay. Whatever, men. Basta yung boses ko rinig, pwede na yun. Pwede na yun, pare. Pero tinatakot na ako, men. Tinatakot na ako ng langit, men eh. Langit cable. Langit cable, medyo mainit.
Yon. Kasamahan ko na si Boss.
Nag-mic nga. Nag-mic nga.
Oo, bakit? Tayo
Solid.
na nandito.
Tataan na nandito eh. Yun tuloy. Sumama na si Direk. Guys. 3 AM party. Imperial. Wag na pre. Wag na pre. Talo niyo na lang. Yung internet ko nga, nag-ano na eh. Tingnan mo, nag-loading na nga yung video ko. Ayaw tuloy mag-on.
Uy, tang. Okay na pala.
Okay lang yan.
Sounds,
Whatever, man.
mga boss.
Ayan na, Imperial. Pistol round. Ayan na yung sounds. Narinig na ang pag-flip ng butterfly knife. Pero Kiksan, bakit mo smoke? Wala namang molly dyan, pre. Ano yun? One way pala, you clever bastard. Pati yun ang astiko. Oy, Dunis! Hindi tumama! Pero nandyan si Jota sa gilid. Jota tinamaan. Kiksan, nakita si Jota. Phelps, Vini, Kakanito. Down. Lagi naman siya patay, so it's fine. Pero Jakem, what a one tap. Oh my god. What a one tap dito kay Phelps. Pero kaya pa to. Jakem.
Buhatin mo si Henny.
Ay, si Henny nahulog na agad.
Sabi ko sa'yo, buhatin mo si Henny.
Buhatin mo si Henny. Anda yun lang, Jackie M. Kinuha na, okay? Tatapusin na ng Apeks. Ole. Alo. Kakanito ko. Kala mo naman, pre. Uy, bayaran mo yan. Kala mo, ha? Naalog yung monitor, mga. Gets namin, pre, na hindi ka makafrag. Pero hindi mo naman kailangan damahin yung monitor. Pero grabe, Jacob. Tulog. See you in last chance, sabi daw.
See you in last chance. So, kalaban nila sila sa last chance, Cyclone na ata.
Cyclone, durugin lang to ni Kazi. Let's go, Kazi.
Tama.
Revenge of the Asians. Kasi fanatic, medyo nasampal tayo kanina. Ayun lang. Sorry fanatic. Nag-trash to kasi ako. Ay, Phelps. Mainit. Pero Kakanito. Pre. Kakanito. Pini ko, investigate na to si Kakanito, pre. Medyo ano eh.
Agency.
Medyo agency nangyayari ngayon. Ano yan? Pero Kiksan, ayun lang, si Vini mainit rin. Ano nangyayari? All around the map, Stigo, pati siya mainit. May isa pang gusto mag-frag. Jota, nakuha rin si Nok. Anong ginawa ng Apeks? Medyo, how do you say this? Katangahan yung nangyari.
Ang kalat nila doon.
Kalat, men. Yun? The fuck? Jacob. Ayun, clutch mo, idol.
The one before ni Jacob.
Winnable.
Uy.
Winnable. Tiwala lang kay Jacob. Daan ka sa gubat. Pre. Ay, ayaw. Gustong bumalik. Parang gusto yatang kunin muna si Phelps. Si Michael Phelps sumalangoy sa gubat. Pero save na lang. Wait.
Save.
Ano yun? Ginawa rin to ng Apeks. Ano eh. Nung isang eco round ng Imperial, yung nag-push rin sila. Ayun. Alam ko na. Hello? What is happening? Tinatry kong ayusin ang akong camera pero according to my webcam, naka-green. That means it's in use.
In use Ops ata. Ay. Baka.
Wait lang. Hindi na ako on OBS ko. Sige, restart na ako.
Ilang
1 second.
time out. by Apeks.
Hello? Naka-on pa rin. Ang creepy men. Hindi ko alam kung bakit na-on yung webcam ko.
Alas 3 pa naman ngayon.
Alas 3 pa naman ngayon, FBI. Kung nakikita nyo to, hello. Wala akong ginawang masama. Trust me. Pero bakit kaya? Bahala na. Yung
May picture ata ako
ko
dito.
na lang. Sige, kunin mo na lang yung picture. Yung pogi. Kaso wala pala akong updated na picture. Maikli na yung buko eh.
Yun lang.
Long hair moments pa rin. Kuha ka na lang sa IG pre. Screenshot mo na lang.
Sige.
Okay, flash. Tigo, okay. Kiksan, diretso mo na yan, idol. Yun lang. Isa pa kaka dito. Binate pa yung teammate. Nakalabas yung...
Pero loading.
Nakalabas yung molly. Anong ginawa nila doon? Nasaan na yung nade? Isang HE nade lang. Oh, yun lang. Kala ko kalaban to pero hey, pala to. Okay, 13, 28. Knock and Stiko 5-7. Yep. Mahirap to, force buy. Ano kaya? Why is my... Meron ba akong call na naka-on? Wala naman. Nakakatakot, ano? Point ko muna pataas, pre. Baka may nanonood na hindi dapat manonood.
Yun lang.
Pero, Imperial, push din na yung B, pre. Nahiya pa kayo, eh. Yan, na-plant na agad. Okay, 11-7. Sinabi ni September Boy, sumobra sa tanga yung Imperial, pero ngayon parang sumobra na rin sa katangahan itong Apeks natin. Despite itong pistol round win, they pulled an Imperial of losing this next round. Ano kaya to, pre? Paano kaya to? So wala kayong baril, wala kayong economy sa next round, so hope for the best na lang siguro. Kung ano man makuha nyo sa mga 5-7 na to. Pero yung plano dyan, pre, push B na lang to eh. Push B flash. Oh, actually, maganda. Push B flash. Huwag na kayo mag-cheat men. Diretso na lang yan. And there it goes. 11-7. Still alive dito sa global. Apeks. Tagal nila mag-reset sobra. Ang dami nilang nire-risk na rounds masyado. What is eco? Sabi ng Apeks. And ayun na nga, nag-eco na sila finally. Ayan na. Eco na yung mga coops. Pero no, at Stigo, dapat mag-push yung... Oh nga, sakto yung ginawa ni Stigo dito. Mag-push siya ng A-main. Kaso mid yung focus dito ng Imperial eh. So, kung nandito rin itong si Nock sa top mid, which he is actually not, malaking benefit to. Pero uy! Gandang angle para sa 5-7. Sakto ulo, pero Vini 74 HP. And ayun na yung isang 5-7. Tingnan mo si Kakanito. Nakapatong sa kanyang tropa. Hey, yo! Uy, naku po. Triangle. Oh, pero alam niya ba na nandito si Jakem? Oh, hindi niya sa checking corner! Hindi niya sa checking corner! Distraction play na naman gumana para sa side ng Apeks. Pero dink dito kay Vini! How the Nako, winnable na to, men. Patay si Vini, tina mo. Bap! Ayun lang. Tina mo, Stiko, mainit. Hot on his heels dito sa likod. Nag-double cheat yung mga tropa natin dito. At na-spot pa kayo isa. Jakem with the molly. Jakem, imolly mo na! Huwag mo na! Ay! Bakit hindi mo minolly? Stiko, dipis mo na, idol.
Push mo na.
Ayun na. Ayun na. One tap sa bomba. Uy! Sige, hold mo na, men. Wala
Lock it.
nang time. Walang time. Dapat kinold mo na, pre. Si Henny, alam mo namang ano yun eh. Lesser abled. Pero grabe yun ha. Eco round yun, partida. Galing sa side ng Apeks, so Okay, inaantay ko sumabog yung bomba. Nasaan na yung economy update dito sa scoreboard of hldb.org. Ayun, meron silang pambili, 8K. Kaso laking bawas sa economy. Tingnan mo, 3K na lang sila. Ay, ay, ay. Ano kaya to? Paano kaya to? Pero kompleto na. 5. Kala ko 5 mollies. 3 mollies, 4 smokes, 2 flashes. Plenty of plays to be had. Pero okay, good start galing sa side ng Imperial. Tamang tapon lang ng util sa A site para meron kayong mid control. Pero J-Kim, uy, medyo masama yung position na dito pag siya nag-cross. Molotov, gonna fly. Pero onting inch forward lang. Uy, umikot. Ayun lang. Umikot pa nga pero Kiksan. Kakanito, oy, mainit ka mag-rotate pre. Mag-isa na lang tropa mo sa B. Oh, no. Apeks. Uy. Uy. Uy, Apeks parang galawang ancient ba to? Yung 4-man push sa mid. Vini with the tutok. Oh, pero wala pa si... Ay, ay, ay. Yun lang.
Uy,
Vini dito bigit sa baba. Stigo. Uy, di pa sa nasusunog. Okay. Stigo na susunog na. Pero
Oy.
sakto. Saktong-sakto. Pero nag-choke sa harap. Pero Kakanito. Ito na yung opportunity mo, Kakanito. Kanina ka pa eh. Kailangan mo salbahin yung round. Pero nandito na si Stigo. Short side. Smoke gonna go through. Kakanito, kailangan ng tulong. Pero Stigo, mahuhulog. Jota, nakatalikod. Opportunity presented himself. Kiksan, yung dalawang Macedonian. Magtutulungan dito. Pero tignan mo si Kiksan. 1 foot out already. Henny makukuha siya. And Imperial, another round on the board. 4 rounds in a row. Apeks, anyari bay. Kayo ay nagmamadali masyado dito. Ba yan? Report ka kanito pre, hindi naman. Ano ginagawa eh? Wait. Oo nga, kampante. Tama ka dyan, boss. Kenny V. Brizuela. So, Stigo, dapat pinatay mo na to eh. Para ma-pressure man lang yung itong mga B-player natin. Kaso, Imperial, getting themselves another gun by. Eco round na naman dito yung Apeks. MP9 para kay Stigo. Last second buy, but on 450 pa naman siya dito. He's gonna be okay. Molly, Snades, Henny. Fast peek. First time tumama. Gamit ang kanyang AWP. Pero nandito na si Kakanito. Mainit ang kanyang M4 A1S. Grabe. Yung dalawang malachoke ang galawan. Sila pa yung nakadalawang kills ngayon sa start ng round. Pero Stigo, uy, yung gandong angulo na to para sa MP9. Pero kailangan maging first contact dito ni Kakanito if ever he does want this to be effective. Pero ang ingay kasi ni Stigo. Ayun lang. Alam na nila. Dito si Henny. That means Zebomba is here. Ayun lang, Vini. Vini getting to... Oh. What the flip are you doing, bro? Kakanito, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Tinapian ng kababuhan na naman itong si Kakanito. He did get the kill sa start ng round, pero a bit too hot on his heels for that trade. Pero wala pang plant galing sa side ng Imperial. Medyo paranoid pa sila na may mangyayari dito sa A-site. Oh! Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh! 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 Ayan na, okay. Na-out of stock sa 11. Save na lang yata to. Win! Apeks, kayo naman yung nang-joke this time. But to be fair, Kakanito, kinda playing like, ooh. Medyo ano si Kakanito. Pati yung stats mo, idol. 1.05, pero ngayon, bakit wala? Rating 0.89 sa Overpass. Yeah. Hindi maganda. Hindi maganda yung showing ng New Macedonian natin dito. Pero Stiko, just like I said, man, you didn't have to do all that. And Kakanito forgot about the elevated angle. Si Jacob naiinis na. Sabi niya, I have to carry this guy, man. What the hell? And at least yung lost bonus, no, mabigay. Mabigay yung lost bonus, so pwede sila magfamas.
Unli cash na din naman sila saan.
Oo, lost bonus. Yun mo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grabe, huwag mo sabihin na tilt lang kayo dahil dun sa second round. Ayan, may off na si Nok pre. Apeks. Ito na talaga yun ha. Pag ito, hindi nyo pa na... Pag di nyo pa nakuhanan dito, deserve nyo talaga yan. Pero okay. Maganda. Madaming presence dito sa mid. Jaken, getting the elevated angle. Pero namuli sila out of that mid location. Kailangan na nila bumalik dito sa donut or sa top mid. Si Kiksan nabawasan na malaki.
Sila kanito.
Uy, Kakanito, mainit ka na naman. But not for the reasons we think of. Pero Phelps, sige na,
Pinasa kay Bolts yung...
bigay mo na yan, pre. hindi na nakaya, pre. Hindi na daw. Not again. Pero Kakanito, may pop flash din sa B short, kaso medyo delix eh. Good smokes. Galing sa side ng Apeks, pero J-Game, kailangan may check to. Okay, tamang boost. Uy, bakit kayo nag-rotate Apeks, guys? Meron ng tao sa B short. Bakit ano yun?
Tao sa B ha. Backside na lang
Boy,
isa.
retake. Retake daw. Retake daw, hindi na gana yung depensa.
May kita pa yung backside.
Okay. Diyan ka lang ha.
Tamaan mo.
Huwag kang gagalaw, Kakanito. Oh!
Hindi ka
Kakanito! Ang kulit mo, pre! Kulit ni Kakanito, puta!
Nako.
Ayan. Ayan katuloy. Bulag katuloy. Bulag rin si Phelps. Sige, push mo yan, pre. 46. Patay si Phelps. Kiksan, gets the kill. Pero Kakanito, makulit na naman kasi. Kanina pa cross ng cross. Gusto pang i-bait. Pero JKM, good kill. Ayun na nga, 3v3, closest round. Pero Stiko, okay, Stiko. Uy, Stiko.
Nako ko.
Kanina wala. Ay, dalawang bisan.
Oy, Bini!
Na kailangan nilang isipin. Bini, JKM. Ayun, nakita niyo.
Spam.
No pre-aim! Oh, yun ang Stiko! Jota, kailangan tumingin sa likod! Jota, alam nila kung nasan siya! Pre-fire, no! You need to hit that shot! Defuse! Hindi abot! JKM!
Abot ba?
Abot.
Abot ata. Ay, di!
Oh! Baka dito! Sarap pagsapakin! Alam mo si Kakanito talaga, matutulog na sana tayo ng maaga dito eh. Kaso, Kakanito eh. Ano to eh, choke competition pre. Sino mas malala mag-choke at sino mas malala may katangahan dito? Si Henny or si Kakanito? Katangahan competition pre eh.
Hindi rin kasi
Kakanito,
natamaan ni Nok eh.
Inang kasi yan, ni-repick 2 beses yung op. Tignan mo, pinlash ka tuloy sa backside. Alam ko si Bolts may hawak nun min, pero naka-angle na yun eh. Kaya nga eh. Tama si Boss Kenny B. Kakanito, sarap kotongan. Iksan, tignan mo naman yung kababayan mo pre. Sabihin mo, kalmahan mo muna pre. Masyado ka na mainit. Iksan eh, mas maganda pa yung laro ni Iksan pre kaysa kay Kakanito. Tapos IGL pa to ha, partida. Sa pa yung top frag.
Top fragger.
Ano yun, Dexter cosplay? Ano yan pala, Snappy cosplay. Buhat pa minsan. Uy, grabe naman, J-Chem. With the aggro pick. Yan ang sinasabi ko, man. Si J-Chem, napabayaan mo. Si Kakanito nakuha pa ng isa thanks to the distraction. Okay, Apeks. Balik sa site. Balik na sa site. Ayun, Kakanito. Tignan mo, patay ka tuloy. Batukan ka.
Oy! Palis kay Kakanito. The Sixth Sense by Kakanito.
Grabe, the unexpected turnaround jump shot. With the fade away included. Apex sa lahat ng katangahan nila for the past 6 rounds. Gumana.
Gumana.
Gumana finally. Oh! Ba yan? Uy, narinig yung buga. Malakas masyado. Malakas yung stress. Kakanood ng Apex at
Uy,
Imperial.
yung nakita
Oy,
ko.
J-Kim. Henny,
Henny.
okay.
Pakita mo sino
Tingnan
ka.
mo,
Henny.
tingnan mo. Mintis yung mintis to, mintis no.
Ayan na yung ano. Ayan na si
Ayan na.
Doc, tsaka si Vincent.
Ayun na, smoke me
Si
molly pre.
Stico pala.
Gusto pa i-raw pick eh.
Hmm.
Use protection pare, Kiksan.
Goodbye.
Ay, grabe naman, Stico.
Binolbang na lang.
Vinolbang. Ayun na nga, nice.
Nice.
Yun na nga, kakanito. With the eagle eye tuloy puti. Eagle speak pala. Whoop! On the hairline. Grabe si kakanito, turn around. Ay, hinula ni Stigo. Alam niya na yan. Saktong bottom right on that cross. That's exactly where it goes. And 6 rounds is where it ends. Itong streak ng Imperial. And ngayon, sila naman yung mapapatek na dito. Kiksan, grabe naman. Dire-diretso lang dito sa may B-Ram side natin. Mainit na rin dito si Kiksan. Ang dalawang Macedonian gusto mag-aggressive sobra. Pero bakit ka nagpipeak habang nag-reload ka dito? Umayos ka, idol. Phelps, mainit ka na naman. Mainit ka na naman, Mr. Phelps. Kaka dito. Push mo namin, wala na akong pake.
Oh, pwede na yan. Pwede na i-push yan.
Pwede na yun.
Mag-info ka na.
5v3.
Mag-info ka na kakanito.
Ay! Stico, bakit ka naka-off, pre?
Double off
Ay,
sila.
tumama.
Spam.
Oh, pero pa si Stico. Uy.
Kanan pa.
Uy!
Narinig
Nakita
mo
mo yung
tayo.
dugo. Nakita mo yung dugo. Nakita mo yung dugo. Hindi pa tinuloy. Nako po, Henny with the Galil. Ain't no way you're not hitting shit with that.
Yun. Namatay na yung
Pangit pa ng skin. Ayun, patay. Uy! Grabe yung offer lang nahanap niya. Offer on offer. 13-11. Tinakot lang pala tayo ng Apex. Oh! Trash talk ko na.
Ano sabi?
Sabi Kyoto. Pero, galing sa Apex. Kakanito for the win. Turn around. Kakanito
Papainit
haters
lang.
to Kakanito fans. In
Papainit
an
lang.
instant. Ba yan? Ayusin mo Kakanito. Or baka sunod ka na pre sa hater list ko.
Push mo kakanito. Diyan ka na sa ano eh.
No, diyan ka na
Cheetah
eh.
oh. Walang tao
Oo.
dyan. Walang tao dyan.
Oo. Chinek lang. Chinek muna yung kahoy. Integrity ng kahoy. Ayun lang, nag-cross na isa. Vini. Aware na sila na nandito si Vini. Ayun, si pinasabog pa. Uy, Stico, kalma ka lang. Siyempre, hindi yan si Kakanito. Hindi yan mag-push. Kaso may tao na sa A main. Mr. Phelps.
Narinig na ata si ano doon. Si Stico.
Bakit ng smoke? Smoke ng donut, pre. Ba, kampi mo yan, pre. J-Chem. Sabi ni J-Chem, ako na bahala. 1v5. 1v5, patayin ko to lahat. Sa bagay, 2015 si Idol. So, tignan natin, J-Chem, the test. Wala silang flash. So, this is gonna be raw. Actually, meron. Galing kay Henny.
Angkor yan. Uy!
Uy! Nakita yung ulo ni Bolts. One tap. Isa. Dalawa. Bulag. Nakita. Nag-jump peek. Uy! Good cover! Good cover. Galing kay Stigo sa gilid. Bok.
Nice cover!
Back. 14-11. Bakit ganun? Ayaw nila mag-timeout. Ayan na, nag-timeout na para si Boss Kenny B. Sarap mo kampasin eh, ni. Ngiti ka ng ngiti, talo na nga kayo eh. Siguro alam ni Henny, no? Kahit makita siya dito, may team pa rin siya. May pangalan.
Magkikick siya, saan kayo mapupunta yan?
Negative 1 nation, pare. Ayun ko pa rin. Lagay mo na lang siya sa academy team, pang development na lang. Sa bagay, obob na rin kasi mag-IGL ng mga bata. So, di talaga. Mag-coach ka na lang, men. Coach ka na lang,
oo,
Eni.
tama.
Mag-off coach ka na lang.
Or tamang grind ka na lang CS2.
Oo, CS2 ka na, men. Malay mo, di ba? Mabuhay ulit yung off mo dun.
Oo.
And, Imperial, B-Rush. Ay, hindi. Kalmado lang. Kalmadong B-side take. Molotov paharap. Siguro pangharang dito kay Nok. Uy! Yun lang! First miss!
Nice!
No scope! No scope sa mukha pero meron ng tao sa backside. Backside. Oy, yun lang. At least alam nila kung nasan si Jota. Pero nandito si Kakanito. Kakanito, kalma ka lang pre. Huwag ka lang mainit dito. Pero yun nga, mainit si Kakanito nagpakita. Bakit ka nagpakita? Hindi nila alam na nandun ka. Pero they might actually know. Jota, wide swing. Uy, mainit ka na masyado. Kakanito cosplay. Pero balls, nag-reload. J-Kim na naman with the 1v2. Dagdag sakit ulo. Para sa side ng Apeks at para sa akin. Kasi nagkasama na naman ang katakahan ng ating dalawang teams. And Imperial getting the round. Sayang. Tapos na.
Nag-line up sila, yung isa nagre-reload pa. Ayun, wasak.
Ang tanong, saan nakatingin yung isa habang nag-reload yung tropa niya? Where is the comms? I'm reloading.
Binabaril din naman daw, pero di lang tumatawa. Tiyan mo. Tiyan natin kung i-replay.
Play nyo nga. Tingin nga. Ayan.
Binabaril naman
Hulo! Tiko, anong ginawa mo dun?
Ako,
Sino binabaril mo? Nabaril mo, kakampi mo. Nutulungan na pre. Sige, min, sa'yo na yan. Sa'yo na yan. Plus 20. Oh, J-Kim. Good kill. Okay, bolts. Smoke agad. Respectable. Mainit yung isa sa kanila. Pero good take. Ito yung gusto ko kay J-Kim, man. Okay. Gets the peak. Kakanito, may bottom mid control na, pre. Kalma ka lang. Ayan. Bakit nakatain ka pa doon, men? Meron ng mid control. Understand English, sir? Ayun. Diyan ka nakatingin. Ayan. Yan. Sa left. Oh, sa left.
Uy, tumatalon.
Bakit tumatalon? Ano to? Crossfire?
Hindi narinig ka na
Tol.
ni Jota.
Maling laro, tol. Nilalaro mo. Jota, naka-game na to. Ay, yun lang.
Buti
Buti
na
na lang. Tinamaan, sinapian. Etong si Jota ni Henny. Uy, ganda na sticker. LDLC all across the board. Okay, might be over. Unless mag-choke ng malala itong si Stigo. Hopefully hindi. We're trying to end this one quick before the sun rises.
Samahan nyo na ng isa dyan.
Henny, push mo na, men.
Yan na.
Push mo na, pre. Ikaw una. Naka-off ka eh. Entry yun, di ba? Uy! Nag-entry! Ayun lang! Tumama sa kahoy lahat ng bala. Kiksa ni took so long para patayin. Pero Henny, mamamatay! Oh! Sa spray control galing kay J-Kim. The Norwegian. Napatayo yung coach at napaupo ulit. Kasi alam niyang hindi pa tapos.
Spray transfer?
Yan ang J-Kim. Grabe, J-Kim. Kanina pa nagbubuhat ng tropa natin yun. Si Kakanito, ayun na. Magana na. At least.
Oh, grabe. Pag-transfer, headshot agad.
Talaga, veterano, J-Kim. Been doing that since Renegades. Ano pa team niya dati? King Queen?
King Win?
King Queen. Ay, hindi. G2. Dun sa G2 dati, 2015 G2 kasama si Rain. Nung red by logo niya. LGB Esports. Maabot pa siya. Tanda na pala niya, no?
Face.
Pero ganyan pa rin.
Face din siya. 100
Face Clan.
Dignitas.
Yung unang Face Clan. Nandun din si Nandun din si Rain.
Nandun si Rain.
Ayun, nag-Dignitas. Siyempre, every Dignitas team does not do good. So, umalis siya dun. So, munta siya Renegades, 100 Thieves. Tingin sumabay siya dun sa Australians eh. Apeks, then Extremum, and bumalik sa Apeks ulit. Ayun na. Binido with the setup sa A-site. Apeks, i-retake nyo na lang. Bigay nyo na. Bigay mo na, pre. Retake na lang. Mainit talaga. Gusto ng map control. Pero Jagan, nag-push. Yun lang. Pre, bakit ayaw nyo ibigay? Men, wala na silang smoke so. Pero okay lang siguro. Damage dito kay Bolts. 45 seconds left on the clock. Pagdating dito sa ating bomba, meron naman tayong kit. Dito kay Stico lang.
Wala nang UT
Buraot sa kit, pre. Knock! Ayun lang. Buti na kay Stico yung kit.
Uy, wag ka na mag-up, uy!
Huwag ka na mag-up! Huwag ka na mag-up.
Wala, sinave
Ayun,
na lang.
alis na save na lang. Wait. Ay.
Gugo nyo pa mag-up ka eh.
A-take. Israel. Parehas mga po. War 1K versus Hen 1 daw. Shoutout sa'yo, boss Nior Rocamora with top fun. Gusto ko makita. Pero ba, J-Kim pre, bakit wala ba sa utak ng Apeks na pwede lang nilang A5-man retake yung site? Wala nang smoke yung Imperial, wala na silang util na maitapon dito, pero bakit gusto nilang pilitin?
Sila
Siguro,
may mga smoke molly pa.
Siguro nag-timeout dito si Kiksan, sabi niya, tama ba kayo? Wala pa nga yung call eh. J-Kim kasi parang kalmahan mo lang men. Alam kong 27 progs ka na pero hindi kasi bit pare para gumawa ng ganun na play. Alam mo si Twist din eh. Dayun lang, series point para sa Apeks, but goddamn, the hardest fought series point ever. Ayaw pang tapusin, ayaw pang ubusin. Ayun na, Jacob, mainit ka na naman. Nade? Uy, kakanito, kalmahan mo lang, wag mo na i-pick. Ayun ako, pinik pa ulit.
Uy,
Ayun
nakita.
ako, pinik pa ulit. Ayun, nakita. Kaso si Phelps, tinamang pag... Oy, tinakbo niya na, alam niya nandun si Phelps.
Oy! God. Pati napon mo na lang eh.
Tinagis mo na lang. Huwag mo na, Jacob, wag na pre, wag na. Balik ka na lang. Why? Why, bro?
Ay.
You just gotta hold. Oh, ayan. Kiksan, a bit desperate for the trade. Push mo na yung smoke. Joke lang. Nakatutok sila eh. No, kailangan pa i-anchor ni Nock itong A site. Hirap nito. Nako, pag nag-take B to, save yata ito. Ay, kakanito. Oh, wait! A-take? Nako po, nag-Apeks. Nag-Apeks dito yung Imperial. Second guy down. Repick. Okay. Repick. Ayun lang. That's good. Oy! That's fine. Okay, Henny. Oh, yun lang. Binit si Henny sa beat. Stico. Good kill galing kay Stico! Henny! Wala to.
Wala, alam na yung info.
Wala to. Nice! Tangin mo ka kanito. Makick ka na dyan sa Apeks, pre. Ikaw na maglaro. May bago na akong player na may hate. Kakanito, alam kong bago ka pa lang dito men, pero feeling mo you are the man, the myth, the legend na pwede lang mag-push sa mga ganitong angulo. Tignan mo men, hindi na ako yung nag-hate dito. Pati yung chat, tignan mo si Kennedy, tignan mo si Nior, tignan mo si Dave. Pati sa YouTube chat natin pre, September Boy, pati siya sumusobra na dito yung Apeks pre. Pero pasok itong Apeks. After ng battle ng katangahan dito sa lower semifinal, they make it dito sa ating lower final, which most likely Fnatic will smack the shit out of Apeks and send them to the 4th place decider kasi hindi po nakakatuwa ang pinanood natin today guys, not gonna lie. Kasi yung dalawang teams natin ay medyo na olats. Medyo, uy! Grabe naman, ang ganda ng photo na pinili pa rin. Pogi ka dito. Sheesh! Pero yun nga, battle of the nerds, battle of the ob-obs. Finally over guys. I apologize sa mga nanood. Kasi you had to watch that, pero kailangan manood ng mga ganun na games. Pero yun nga, that is it para sa akin. And make sure to drop a follow sa akin. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch and Kick siguro. Sige, follow nyo na ako sa lahat nun. Sige, Progcasts. And make sure to drop a follow dito sa Focus Fire Gaming page and make sure to drop a subscribe dito sa Focus Fire YouTube. And make sure to tune in for tomorrow's games as well kasi meron tayong FaZe versus Navi. Actually, M80 versus 9Z muna, and then FaZe versus Navi, and then Fnatic versus Apeks right after. So we're gonna have some very spicy games tomorrow. But guys, hopefully kompleto na tayo dito sa ating last na series. Sino naman ang mabibiktima natin dito sa ating 1 AM broadcast. Pero yun nga, that is it. Para sa akin guys, kita-kits tayo in the exact same time. We'll see you next time.